And now, our feature presentation.
Ho, ho, Jose. How the fuck are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah, man, me too, brother. Season's beatings to you. I mean, season's greetings.
Seasons what?
You're right. My fault. Yeah. It's that time of the year. It is the Christmas season.
Christmas.
Christmas season is here.
Was it not Christmas season last episode?
Was it not a river?
Was it not a river?
I don't know why we keep doing that. No one has any fucking idea except for Alex. Will probably understand exactly what we're talking about. Shouts out to you, Alex.
Yeah,
Contos.
shout out to you, Contos. What a swell guy. What a beauty.
What a beauty.
What a beauty.
It's so magnificent, man.
I fucking love him.
I love him, man. Just great. Settle down.
Settle down.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time. Cinema Villains proudly presents to you another fantabulous holiday-themed episode of this beloved podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, alongside me, the jolly old fat man himself, Jose. Jose, how are you?
Ho, ho, ho. I'm feeling naughty today.
Oh, God, are we covering that again?
I hope that doesn't summon something.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah.
No, I got scared for a second. I was like, holy shit, are we not done with that movie?
You're never done with that movie. That movie is done with you.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, folks. If you listen to that episode, thank you very much, because we were tired and we were hammered. Like, it was okay. So I'm not gonna say we were super drunk, but I know we've been drinking and it was like late as hell. We had a long day and we were just gassed, bro. But we wanted to bring that episode to you guys because it was the first.
Gassed.
It was the first day of the holiday season, and I was very thrilled to do that. Because Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, of course, is a staple. In the Shaggy household, and also in the Jose household.
Yeah.
And it's something that we all enjoy. But here's something else that is also a part of both our households. One movie that we actually like to watch every year, like guaranteed, every year. A little movie called Krampus.
Krampus.
Now, again, all for those who listen to this show wondering why we cover a lot of holiday horror movies and not your traditional holiday movies. We literally did Jingle All the Way first. Suck our ass.
Yeah, can't get it. That was literally not only our first Christmas movie, our first fucking horror movie.
Yeah, man.
We don't want to hear shit.
Leave us alone. Let us do what we like. We are sickos at heart. All
That's
right.
right. Go back and listen to that episode, though.
Yeah, for real. Please.
Yeah, go back and listen to all our Christmas episodes. Black Christmas.
Black Christmas. Shouts out to y'all listening to Black Christmas. We were just literally on Black Christmas. We went back. We went back and looked at our old episodes to see where they were, and Black Christmas is now in the triple digits.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Did not see that coming whatsoever, and that's probably. I know I said it was a lot of episodes that I liked. I think I went back and listened to that. I think Black Christmas is probably my favorite episode to listen to now. Like,
nice.
And only because now, because with that episode, that was the first time I actually sat down and watched that movie all the way. I always knew about it, but I never really watched it. And luckily for me, I've never seen any of the remakes. And then I watched that and it was fantastic. Like, I loved everything about it. That was genuine, and that was terrifying, though. That had no business being as scary as it was.
No.
But, and all things considered, but, like, I really enjoy it, and that's something I actually go back and I watch
Nice.
every December. Like, I don't know, like, are you the type, so, before we hop into Krampus, I want to ask you, are you the type of person that watches Christmas-themed movies or TV shows, like, daily? Like throughout the month, you know how we do it for Halloween.
Yeah.
Like we usually watch a horror movie every day of October.
Not daily, but I try to watch here and there.
Like every weekend or every other day.
At least, yeah.
Okay. Like, and I just had to think of that, man, because even then, like I know we both watch at least one horror movie every day in Halloween, like a horror themed something in Halloween that we are watching. not Halloween, but just the month of October. Period.
Right. The spooky season.
Spooky season is like, and we we love our horror movies. We watch horror movies probably more than we watch actual movies, like mostly. Like, and I know we're movie buffs.
Yeah.
But like we'll if it's schlocky and horror, we're right there.
Yeah. No.
But it's just common to think of it. It's just like, man, are you the type of person? Because I try to be. I like trying to watch Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
But but it's funny because like I watch Christmas stuff in December, but honestly, I'm usually watching it right after Thanksgiving.
What, Christmas stuff?
Yeah, like right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, normally right after. Like you said this last week. Normally after Christmas. I mean, after Thanksgiving, Christmas season pretty much starts.
Yeah, it starts like
some people starts right after Halloween.
Yeah, and
we're like relax.
If you guys are those type of people who literally throw up your Christmas decorations November 1st, right after Halloween is over. Now, not to be confused with the people who put up a Halloween themed Christmas tree.
Hey, it's kind of
you
cool.
People who do that, we love you dearly and we appreciate you because you're a peach, right? You guys are
Princess Peach.
Mwah. I mean, we talk about that movie later, but yeah, just mwah, just you guys are beauties. But you people who put up a Christmas tree literally the day after Thanksgiving. Or after, not Thanksgiving, because that would make more sense. After Halloween, like November 1st, you guys are sick.
Sick in the head.
Sickos. And we do nothing but watch gore and like people being ripped apart and possessed and all that good shit and all that shit that you would probably see in a fucking heavy metal video.
Yeah, heavy metal.
But you disgust me.
Dum bum bum.
Anyway.
There you go.
What doesn't disgust me is
booze.
Well, yeah.
Well, actually, hold up.
Yeah, you know what? Nope.
They're all discussing booze.
Yep. We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Because no.
Yeah.
But I want to talk now. We are probably doing Toni Collette's best horror movie.
Ooh.
Fight me, nerds. Krampus.
There you go.
And like. Krampus was a movie that snuck up on me.
Did it now?
When originally it came out in 2014.
Damn.
And I know, like I remember seeing the trailer or hearing about the trailer, and then watching the trailer, and I was like, I am going to be in the theaters for that. And I know me and my ex-fiance went to go see this.
Nice.
And it was that fan-fucking-tastic. Like I enjoyed every minute of it because it was combining my two things that I really love: horror movies and Christmas.
Shout out to Christmas horror movies.
Yes, love them all. They are a key to my heart.
Yeah.
But we saw that movie, but because I think what really brought me to this was the fact that it was made, I think, written, not directed, but written. I could be wrong because we're going to be doing our research on the fly like we always do.
Yeah.
Written by the same dude who wrote Trick or Treat.
Yeah, written and directed.
Okay, written and directed by Trick.
Yeah, Michael Dougherty. Shout out to Michael Dougherty. Also
yes, sir.
Big Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yes, he did. Thank you, sir. I knew you were.
What a wonderful guy.
What a beauty. What a beauty.
What a beauty, Michael Dougherty.
He
fucking stallion.
He fucking went, and I love Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat was, now you want to talk about a movie that snuck up. When I saw that, it didn't play in the theaters. I just got like a DVD of it, and I saw it. I was, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And but then I really loved Trick or Treat. And then when it was announced that the same dude who's doing Trick or Treat is doing Krampus, I was like, this is like one of my Japanese animes.
Damn.
But not really. But I was like, I had to be there. Jose, what was your experience?
Pretty much the same. I did not see this. I kind of wanted to see it in theaters.
Is this the first fucking movie I've seen in theaters that you haven't seen?
Pretty sure it's not, but we'll just say yes for now.
Okay, I want to take. Yes, thank you, because I want to take this victory.
Yeah, go ahead, have a shake.
Yay!
It's the season of giving. Take that victory.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, no, I didn't see Krampus. It took a while because I know it came out, but I still didn't see it right away. But I did eventually see it, and I liked it. It's a great movie. Yeah, my mom likes it. My mom likes her good horror movie.
Yeah, man.
She loves Christmas movies. The channel is just stuck. on Hallmark.
She's not.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Bro, when that shit shows in July, she's like, "Hey, look what's on, Jose." I'm like, fucking disgust me, mother.
So
Just spit on the floor and just walk away.
she tells you to clean that shit up.
The fucking same. Dog, you know who's in a lot of Christmas movies? This is something me and you only gonna get. That dude from Letterkenny, the dude who fucking hooked up with oh my god, Wayne's sister. What's her name?
Oh no,
Dirks? Is it Dirks?
Wait, what was his character? You remember it?
Yeah, the dude from America who ended up cheating.
Oh yeah, that
Dirks,
was like
is it Dirks? Yeah,
it's like season. What was it? Season 10?
Yeah, it's towards the end, like 8, maybe 9 or 10. Yeah.
Oh no.
I was like, look at this motherfucker. I'm like, dog, this is like y'all don't watch. They literally showed this movie yesterday. Like, no, this is a different one. I know that motherfucker. That's why. Like, no, it's a different movie. Like, Jesus Christ. I guess he's stuck in. If he's not in Letterkenny, he's stuck in fucking.
Hey man, get your bread. So hold on, let me real quick, just before we go on, because now I'm just tempted. Your mom, she's the Christmas Hallmark person. Is she also the Lifetime movie watcher?
Not as much, no.
Okay, so that's my mom.
Yeah.
My mom, you almost had me, because you've been telling me about your mom more and more now I think about it. My mom almost has a similar type of things, except like if you told me your mom, so my mom does not do the Hallmark Christmas stuff. Thank fuck.
Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, thank fuck. But no, she is the type. My mom is the type of person that is playing either Lifetime movies all day, or she's playing like the fucking ID investigation Discovery Channel.
No, she does watch that.
No, she
a lot
on loop. Like it's those two channels.
Yeah, not so much. It's either the ID mystery murder shit, all that stuff, or fucking Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
she has seen every episode of Criminal Minds at least thrice. Dog.
Okay, so like my mom doesn't watch the Criminal Minds now. Like I said, my dear sweet mother is the one that got me into horror.
Like
movies.
She literally got Paramount Plus only because they're coming back with like an exclusive.
Yeah, my mom is not that. My mom's not that Gucci. She does want her HBO Max. My mom's kind of a nerd. Like I said, she doesn't watch the Christmas stuff. She does watch unless it's like comes on Lifetime, she'll watch it. But if that's not appeasing to her, she'll watch the Investigation Discovery or ID channel, and or she'll flip around and she'll watch. Now she is a Game of Thrones person, so she will watch that.
Okay.
Like House of Dragons, all that. She got me into scary movies and shit, and then she also loved the monster movies. But like it's just funny that I had to point that out, and I didn't want to take too much of a detour, but I thought that was funny because I was like, yo, no fucking way, because if your mom is during this time of the year, I was like, our parents got to meet because that's hilarious.
Yeah, she does watch Lifetime every once in a while, but it's not a lot. Like she's been known to watch a Lifetime. Like, oh, this movie looks good, and she'll watch it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for the most part, that's what it is. Like it's stuck on like Hallmark right now.
Okay.
I'm just put a bullet in my brain.
Oh man.
Like I'm starting to recognize movies, dog.
Oh no.
Like there's this fucking movie about a fucking girl. She wants to be a doctor, but some doctor does like she wants to be her dad, but the doctor. Oh, we only have one place open right now where you could, start right away. That's Alaska. Go to fucking Alaska. Learn about Christmas spirit up there and shit. I'm like, mother, this fucking movie is on every fucking day. Jesus Christ.
Oh. If you guys saw the pain in Jose's eyes.
I'm going to see it at least 4 more times, dog. Yeah, as of this recording, dog. Because Jesus Christ.
If you guys saw the pain in my boy's eyes, it was like he was... Like, have you ever seen Major Pain? And he's reliving that moment. He has the PTSD going through him. And he's like, bam, bam. That was literally you. That was you. Like, you zone the fuck out. And you just snap back because the movie's over. But speaking of movies, let's talk about Krampus.
That's my hell. That is what Krampus would put me through. It's like, hey, buddy, guess what? On TV, I'm just like,
fucking Hallmark.
You should have just killed me, Krampus. Damn you!
Like, fuck it, I just can't. Just kill me, bro. Nah, man. So speaking of Krampus, so obviously we are both monster movie lovers.
Yeah.
And we obviously are slasher movie monsters.
Yeah.
This movie, slasher movie lovers, not monsters. But this movie is more of a monster demon movie than it is a slasher. Am I not correct?
No, yeah, I would consider this a creature feature. If you maybe put it in a sub-horror category,
It's
I
creature
guess.
Feature.
I mean, is holiday horror not a subcategory as well?
Is it? I mean, it can be.
That's why it sucks categorizing shit randomly like this. Because it's like, look, it's a horror movie. Bang, bam.
You know why we love horror movies? It's because, like, we also love metal. And think about all the fucking subgenres in that shit.
It's like that video I posted the other day. It's like what's grindcore? Grindcore is more like it's like, not to be confused with death metal, which is more like
That, my friends, is your education in metal history.
Even though I was like, hey, that's actually black metal. What you were doing? I guess.
Again, your educational moment with Jose. But of course, with that being said, I'm gonna say this now, even though the character has been around for millennia, apparently.
Yeah.
This movie helped popularize Krampus in the homes.
Yeah, it made Krampus a household name.
It definitely
at least
made
here
him,
in America for the mainstream.
Yeah, for mainstream, it definitely made Krampus a mainstream character. Now, to be fair, I heard. Where did you hear? Before I even say this, where did you hear? What did you hear about Krampus? When was the first time you heard about Krampus?
I've heard about Krampus before the movie, but it was like I never dove into it, and I just like, oh yeah, it's like a goat. That's like an evil Santa that gets you.
Yeah.
That like chains up kids and takes them away.
Yeah.
That's literally all I heard about it.
So how I heard about Krampus was remember it's like G4, the first generation of G4.
Oh, nice.
They always did their little Christmas stuff, but they did a song called that was based on Krampus. Not Warm Side of the Door.
The warm side of the Krampus.
Nah, not Warm Side of the Krampus. It was like it was literally like a dude who was like prancing around with like hooves, but dressed in like a fucking outfit, maybe looked like Krampus, and he had like horns and stuff, but he had like a fur suit and some hooves. But he said, and one of the lyrics was like, "He will put you in a sack, Krampus, Krampus," and would proceed to spell his name.
Yeah,
and I shit you not, that was the first time I heard about Krampus. And that was some years ago. That was like in the mid 2000s, not even 2000s, like 2010s and stuff. Like that was right up in that time. And the story that I heard about Krampus was, of course, well, Santa would bring gifts to the nice. Krampus would punish the naughty. And what he would do is he would take those kids and he would put them in a sack, take them somewhere, and proceed to beat them with reeds.
That's right.
Like reeds.
Pretty much. He beat the shit out of you.
He beat the shit out of you with those reeds. Ass Nick, just wham, just beating the shit out of you until like to get the evil out of you apparently, and then like you would only hope you get fucking coal from Santa.
Yeah, exactly.
That horn fuck shows up. Now what if he ran into a kid that got off on that? But anyway,
like what?
Like, huh? No, whoa, buddy, this is not it. But anyway,
just like, what?
Whoa!
Krampus is like jazz music stops.
He's like
folklore music stops.
You're like, nah, but like I like how we went there. We both went there, and you did not let me. You did not let me go by myself. I commend you, sir.
Man,
Thank you. But no. That's what I heard about Krampus, right? And then I don't know, and that was some years. And then this movie comes out, and then literally I start seeing more and more shit from Krampus. From like obviously this movie comes out, I see him on T-shirts, but I think I see him like on lore. I hear him in music, but I think the biggest takeaway from that was I remember an episode of American Dad.
Nice. That
pretty much turned Krampus into James Brown.
Oh shit.
And it was probably the greatest shit ever. And he was like, Krampus did the same shit. He was beating the shit out of like Stan's father.
Yeah.
And then Stan's dad actually caught Krampus and put that motherfucker in a chamber pot, which apparently in the lore is like how you can fucking catch Krampus.
Nice.
By putting him in like a copper chamber pot and just keeping him locked up there. I don't know if they made it up, but if it's some lore they created.
Right.
But then Steve releases him. And Steve was acting like a spoiled brat the whole time, but Steve finds him and releases him. And Krampus takes Steve and proceeds to beat this motherfucker with the rods. And like beat this he steals away Steve and takes him back to his castle or some shit.
Yeah.
Beats him with the rods, and that's not the funniest shit. The funniest shit, like this Krampus is actually singing, dancing, jiving and shit, like I said, like a James Brown.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker singing about his breakup with his ex-girlfriend Sheila.
Oh, Jesus.
I swear, and talk bad about Detroit. I swear to God. The funniest shit. The funniest shit. I swear. I literally watched that fucking... Okay, so I watched that Christmas episode of American Dad like at least once
American
once
Dad's on
every...
Hulu, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that episode.
If it's not too late, we'll watch it here. But
I bet.
it's like he brings up the songs like You're Gonna Get the Rod. And then that song turns into fucking Sheila. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, he talking about hurt.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't ever... I said, you want to talk about hurt, boy? You ain't ever had your wife... He's like, your lady just leave you for a dude who rides a bus. It's just like some crazy shit. And that was my thing. That was my introduction. That was not my introduction, because this obviously was this movie was a deeper introduction to Krampus. But this is what I've seen Krampus in the mainstream.
Yeah.
Which... Seeing this movie just made him metal as fuck. Thank God. But, like, also, I appreciate the fact that I like how in America, we are the most unserious fucking country. This idea of Krampus was created by and I'm not, okay, you can fact check us, folks.
I want to say it's German.
But
I'm not.
That's why I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I'm saying European. That's why I'm gonna say That's why I'm gonna say European.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can fact check us. If we're wrong, we're wrong. If all we're gonna do is just blame it on the alcohol, which, by the way,
it's time, baby.
We gonna get that shit out the way right now.
Yep. And I'm gonna take us away. Keep talking, Shaggy.
Go ahead. I just know for a fact that like, we are an unserious country to take something so horrifying and turn it into, like, one big-ass joke. Not saying this movie turned him into a joke. This movie kind of brought it back.
Yeah.
But, like, just the cultural references, the pop cultural references of this character has grown into something else, where they can be super funny, or people, like, my thing is, people think of Krampus either a funny demon, or they think of him as this hell beast.
Yeah, exactly.
That shows up. Or some people don't even know what the fuck Krampus is. Some people might confuse Krampus with the Grinch.
Yeah.
Which is sad. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, damn.
It's rare, but it's like, because at least kids know what the Grinch is and they don't know what Krampus is. But, like, I've also seen, like, isn't that the Grinch? Like, no, bitch. First off, Grinch is green. Krampus is obviously brown.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where the fuck you getting that. You need your eyes checked.
So, not trying to derail the podcast again, but
oh, Jesus Christ!
So I'm working today, and they're having like some Christmas downtown celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a motherfucker just out there dressed as a Grinch, just like, hey, what up? Well, blah blah blah. I walk back inside because it's time for me to do the little walking. I do that at first. I walk all the small town, the downtown businesses. Go up to my supervisor. I'm like, can I skip the walking today? There's a Grinch outside, and I just really don't want him to talk to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, are you scared of the Grinch? I'm not scared of the Grinch. I just do not want that motherfucker to talk to me with a megaphone. It's just, I'm going to feel awkward. Anxiety is going to hit me. Like, I feel everyone's watching me. So, like, can I just not do this?
You know the funny thing is? I don't know why I expected you to be like, yo, if he come over here, I'm gonna fight him. I don't know what I was fully expecting you to be.
Part of me was like, yo, I will shoot the fade with the Grinch. I'm like, just letting you know.
Dog. The way you were going with that, so I knew you were going to talk about, like, being anxious and having the anxiety and stuff, because I know how you are. But a part of me was like, is he going to fucking shoot the fair one with the Grinch? Like, is that what he's like? I swear to God, it's not that type of day, dog. You run up on me, I will knock your ass back to Whoville. Keep fucking with me.
That shit was funny.
Dog, I just promise you. But
and it is funny, because by the time I got to where he was at, he went back into, like, the business, and I was just like, power walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I have never seen this man walk as fast in my life as he just mentioned how quick he just like did that, like the fucking, oh my God. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
That was an interesting story.
That shit just cracked me up, man.
Yeah, that shit is funny. But yeah, no, and that was just my introduction with Krampus. And I don't want to ruin any of the lore. I just know that lore. Do you know any other lore that I did not say? Because I know the rod stuff you just remembered.
Yeah, because I forgot it, but you brought it up. I'm like,
that
right.
was one of the first.
Like, he hangs you upside down. Like, yeah.
Matter of fact, another fucking thing I remember about Krampus, but it's the same thing, because this is how it's mainstream. He showed up in an episode of Venture Brothers, and for those who don't know what Venture Brothers is, you please do yourself a favor, go Google it, go watch it. It is greatness. It is quite possibly the greatest Johnny Quest adjacent thing you will ever get in your life. If
Yes.
you're asking yourself who the fuck is Johnny Quest, you are really too young to be listening to this show.
Jesus Christ.
Do your Googles. But like
Please.
he showed up in an episode of Adventure Bros. And I think this was like a special episode. Like it was a Christmas episode, but it was like a short one. It wasn't like a full length one or anything. But he showed up, and I don't know how the conversation started, but they saying, "Yo, Krampus is supposed to be around here." I think Baron von Underbite was like Krampus is something like I can't remember it, but all I remember because it's beaten in it's burned, lives in my head forever, rent free. Krampus is beating the shit out of Rusty Venture.
God damn.
Rusty's ass is hanging out, and Krampus is just whooping his ass. And Krampus has his tongue out, and it looks like he's like getting off on it because he is wailing on Rusty. And everyone at this little Christmas party is just kind of looking. Even Brock is like, "Yeah, I can't fuck with that." Like, that's the crazy shit, bro. Matter of fact, I take that back because I might be making that Brock part up because I think this was the part where Brock was no longer their bodyguard. I think that was like Sergeant Hatred.
Yeah,
that was the bodyguard now, and like he was bored. But all I remember was Krampus going the fuck off of Rusty, and I was like, bro, what is this look on Krampus? And Krampus was like, Goat Man.
Yeah,
but he had the rods, and he was just beating the shit out of Rusty, bro. Holy shit. Ooh, and I just couldn't do nothing but laugh because it was like, they had the fucking music.
Yeah,
just going off on him. I was like, okay, bro, this is amazing.
That's hilarious.
But that's my experience with Krampus. But this movie brought it into the mainstream, but even with everything that happened that I've experienced with this character, nothing will change my opinion of it because to me, this is my definitive Krampus.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be the G4 Krampus.
Damn.
This is the second most definitive Krampus.
Yeah, no, this is definitely mine. And I do know, like, Germantown. Like, this is why I think I said German.
Yeah.
Like, they'll have, like, Krampus Day, which is literally to celebrate Krampus. They got grown-ass people dressing up as Krampus, running around scaring the shit out of kids. Literally the point of that day. And I'm like, this is amazing.
Where can I sign up?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, let's bring that shit here. Like, that's a tradition.
Nah,
we
boy,
fucking, I would.
Boy, we get in trouble.
They're like, y'all are having too much fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They throw my ass in jail.
They're like, look, man, there's child abuse. The line is here. Y'all are over there. Y'all have passed that line.
Y'all motherfuckers are playing goddamn hopscotch on that line. Y'all need to cut it out.
We take that shit serious and start beating the shit out of some kids.
Bro, I don't know why I picked, when you say rods, I got fishing rods and shit. Fucking wet noodles. Like, let's go.
Wet noodle, danger noodles.
No, not snakes. Come on now. That's too far.
That's funny.
Well, all right, stop.
Let's get to the. Let's get
to it, bro. Seriously though, like,
thank you if you're still listening.
Yeah, no, we appreciate y'all for going, like, for hanging out with us, listening on that. This is one of those things that we really like talking about, and then like I just know that Krampus has been a big influence on like how I see Christmas, not just the movie, but the character is itself, because you combining things I love: metal, Christmas, horror. It's all three things in a nice little blended drink.
Let's go.
But yeah, so first things as always, obviously if you've never seen this movie before, there will be spoilers.
Spoiler warning.
We're actually sober enough to say this.
Hey.
That may not come later. But
shots.
Also, this movie is currently streaming, I believe, on
Peacock.
Peacock, thank you,
Yeah.
because I knew it was on HBO Max when we tried to watch this last year, but now it's on Peacock.
Yeah, it is on Peacock, so enjoy.
Yeah, they also released a 4K version of this.
Yes, you get the naughty cut.
Yeah, the naughty cut, which
Shout Screen Factory, excuse me.
yeah, and I know I've seen it on Amazon, so you can definitely buy it on Amazon. But like I will say, it is worth it if you've never seen it. This is one of those movies it's not. For those who are wondering, oh my God, why am I watching a horror movie? It's not scary.
It's literally PG-13.
It's PG-13. It tries its damnedest to make it be an R. It has its moments where it can creep you out, but it's not scary in the slightest.
Right.
But yeah, nah, it's like I said, man. We highly recommend watching Krampus. At least watch it. You may actually add it to your holiday watching list. I know we have.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's a staple in here, and some people are divisive on it. Some people said this is actually. Some people actually do add it to their yearly list of movies they watch. Other people are like, "This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen."
Yep.
We here at Cinema Villains love stupid shit,
Exactly.
so therefore we are
That is
weird. We put our stamp of approval
Villain stamp.
right there.
That was more like a brand. What it wasn't.
That definitely was a brand.
I can't make a stamp noise.
Thunk.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Get sure.
But anyway,
That sounds like someone just bonked someone.
fucking died. So we got So let me pull up the Villains Wiki on here. Like we're gonna tackle.
Villains Wiki.
Now this is gonna be a first that I'm gonna do because this is a folklore character that I'm gonna want to touch up on. So like I want to read what I saw here in the Villains Wiki as well. Obviously, full name Krampus. Aliases: the Shadow of Saint Nicholas,
Hey.
the Christmas Devil,
Hey.
Christmas Demon,
Okay.
the Krampus,
The Krampus.
the Krampus,
Like the Rock, the Krampus.
the Bart, the obviously origin is Krampus 2015. The occupation: demonic Christmas figure, the Boogeyman, collector of souls, mass murderer, and child murderer. Powers and skills: supernatural abilities, hook chains, black magic, great jumping. Because
Hey, shout out to you, yeah? Yeah, shout out to you with your great magic. What did you say? Goat jumping. Great jumping, I mean.
Yeah, great jumping.
He has that,
Goat man.
what is that game where you can, like, fuck it, I don't care. Been drinking, guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Claws,
Santa
disciplinary
Claus?
disciplinary skills, bag of demonic toys and possessed gingerbread men,
Shout out to them.
great speed and great strength.
Sure.
Hobby: frightening, ill-behaved children,
Yeah.
attacking many towns and the dead, and attacking many towns and people everywhere in the dead of night, conjuring snowstorms, summoning his helpers, unleashing his demonically possessed toys and gingerbread men on his victims, taking ill-behaved families to hell, or Hiffle,
Hiffle.
leaving behind his namesake Christmas ornaments
Okay.
for survivors of his bloody rampage, which is hilarious because there was no blood.
Yeah, thanks, PG-13.
His goals: take the Ingle family to hell as punishment,
Punish.
which succeeded,
Maybe?
possibly,
Maybe, yeah.
allegedly, imprison people for their sins on Christmas, ongoing.
Yeah.
His crimes: malefic, mass murder, theft, terrorism, torture, abuse, mass kidnapping, vandalism, property damage, grand theft, armoranium. Armoranium?
Sure, I guess.
A word. The type of villain he is a demonic disciplinarian.
There you go, disciplinarian. That's what Triple H was in the character.
Disciplinarian.
Disciplinarian.
I put a T in there. I don't know
my
why.
bad. That's who Triple H was in Drew Carey show. He was a disciplinarian. That was his wrestler name. Why do I know that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the most random shit you be pulling up
That's
here.
just the dumb, useless facts I know.
So
I'm surprised in powers and skills, they didn't say that he has the ability to put you in a genjutsu. I've been waiting weeks to make that joke.
I know you have. That's why I just kind of looked at you and was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let him have
Just
this.
let him have this. Just let him have this, guys.
Krampus, also known as the Christmas Devil, is the titular main antagonist of the 2015 supernatural holiday-themed horror comedy
I guess.
film of the same name, which is based on the mythological creature of the same name. He's a dark version of Santa Claus who punishes people who have been very naughty on Christmas.
Naughty.
Not just children, but adults as well. He has done so for thousands of years, according to Omi, which is the grandmother,
Yeah.
in the film. Along with vast supernatural powers he holds, Krampus is aided by various demonic creatures, including his unholy masked elves that are referred to as his helpers. Physically, he was portrayed by Luke Hawker, while his vocals were done by Gideon Emery.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I wanted to read that a little bit, and it was kind of the movie's folklore, and then I thought about reading the actual folklore Krampus,
Right.
which should I?
I mean, we kind of went through it.
Yeah, we
the best
kind of
could.
did.
Yeah.
We kind of did. Let me go back down. Yeah, I'm gonna actually read this real quick.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
gonna read
Shaggy
the biography, but I'm gonna hit them with the actual folklore, also given by Villains Wiki.
Villains Wiki.
Krampus, also known as the Christmas Devil and the Christmas Demon, is a demonic accomplice of Saint Nicholas / Santa Claus, who appears in various legends within most European countries, most notably Austria and Hungary.
Austria. That's what I'm thinking, not Germany.
He was used as a scare them straight figure by children's parents as a means to frightening them into obeying them lest they become his next victims.
Damn it, now I'm kind of sad. Because I don't think I'm going to have kids. But if I did, I 100% would fucking bring that Krampus over here. Like, look, y'all motherfuckers back. Santa ain't coming. Krampus going to get y'all. Who's Krampus, you ask? Oh, glad you heard.
Time to scare the shit out of you.
Yep.
I want to read this. No, I want to read this line. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to read it off camera.
Okay, is it just, Okay, no, that's fine.
No,
that's fine.
no. Jose?
Shaggy, my boy?
Hit these lovely people with the,
Synopsis for Krampus. 2015, directed by one Michael Dougherty. When a young boy who still believes in Santa Claus loses his Christmas spirit, unbeknownst to him, ends up accidentally summoning Krampus, the evil doppelganger of Santa, to his family home. Now he and his family must protect each other from this Christmas demon's wrath and fury if they hope to survive the night. There you go.
Nice. All right. I said Krampus came out in 2014. We're going to change that and make it 2015. My mistake.
Yeah.
Krampus, rated PG-13, came out in 2015. December 4th, 2015. Horror fantasy.
Horror fantasy. Horror comedy.
Of course, obviously, the director was written and directed by Michael Dougherty. Distributed by Universal Pictures.
And legendary.
The cast itself is a who's who.
Quick trivia about the release date.
Mm-hmm.
The film was originally released on November 25th, but was pushed back to December 4th to coincide, oh my God, with the Krampus Nacht? Some long-looking Austrian word. A traditional Austrian festival held on December 5th.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing this.
That celebrates the Krampus coming to punish naughty children.
I remember this.
Yeah,
I remember this. They actually did have some marketing with that, and I remember that because they were saying, hey, it was November, and then they pushed it back, and we were like, why would they do this? Like, why would you portray me? And then it was like, no, it's because this is literally happening.
Yeah,
They made it like a bigger thing. So yeah, I remember that.
Krampus Nacht. I don't know.
This was a who's who of like people in this movie.
Yeah, this got a cast.
Yeah, this was so Adam Scott is the dad, Tom Engel. Toni Collette, Sarah Engel, again, her best horror movie that she's ever been in. Fight me.
Shaq's dying on that hill, guys. So.
Ain't no dying.
Well, yeah, he's John Wick. I better send John Wick after him because that is his opinion, bro.
It's fact. Stefano Laffy as Beth Engel. David Ketchner, I can never say his last name right. David Ketchner is as Uncle Howard. Maverick Flack as Howie Jr. Allison Tolman is Linda. Lolo Owen is Stevie. Conchata Farrell plays Aunt Doris. And then Krista Statler is Omi Engel. Queenie Samuel is Jordan. And then, apparently Seth Green and
Justin Rowland voiced the Gingerbread Man.
Yeah, I noticed. I seen that because I was scrolling down. I'm like, there are a lot of people in this. Like, there are a lot of people in this. They even have Michael Dougherty named in here, and I'm like, who's he in this? But they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So they just probably had him. Oakley dokley then, my friend Jose.
Shaggy.
It is time to play your favorite game, a holiday version.
Yay.
Of Bop It or Flop It. Or Bop or Flop, sorry. You just said Bop or Flop It. It's like
Bop It. Flop It. I wish I had like a little
we're gonna fucking get money enough to where we're gonna have like our own shit going. So it's coming, buddy.
Paid?
All right. Of course, this movie came out on December 4th. With a budget of $15 million.
Oof.
It's not terrible, all things considered.
No.
Box office. So, like I said, the budget is $15 million. The box office, my friend. First off, was this a bop or was it a flop?
As much as I love this movie, I think it was a flop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you would think that.
Yeah.
You would think that. It's like, and I'll go into it in a second. But what do you think the average? What do you think the box number total would have been? Since you think it's a flop, what do you think the box number total would have been?
So was this worldwide or USA?
Let's just give me a ballpark number because it's not telling me. But give me a ballpark number.
I will say it made its budget, but it did not double. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give 20.
It said 20 mil.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah. Okay. With a budget of $15 million, the 2015 movie Krampus. You said it was a flop.
Yeah.
By this box office numbers, you would be probably wrong because this movie brought home $61.5 million.
Hey, there you go. That's like a good almost.
So there was some things. Financially, this movie wasn't a flop.
Oh, okay. Critically, though.
Critically, it was a flop
Oh, okay.
because it was split down the middle.
Right.
Like if you go look at the Rotten Tomato score, it's actually fresh
Oh, nice.
at 66.
Yay.
But at the same time, it's like right there. It's split right there
Yeah.
in the middle because like we said earlier, some people love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do not care for this movie.
Right.
It's like right there in the middle. It did its job, but it wasn't enough to kind of be like we're going to need a franchise from this. I'm kind of glad that they never did anything like this. Me personally, I would have loved Michael Dougherty to kind of do the holiday theme horror movies.
Right.
Like at least the big four or the big holidays.
You don't want Eli Roth to finally make Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. White meat. Dark meat.
This season. You'll be stuffed with it.
All will be carved. Don't start. Don't fucking start. But yeah, no, that's legitimately like what I would have loved to see.
Yeah.
Like I would like to see these little anthology movies go on and on with like Trick or Treat and like Krampus and stuff like that, but like not necessarily like I want the way that like John Carpenter felt about the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
This is literally how I would like to see that. Like it's different. It's all in the same universe.
Right.
But it's different. It's different themes.
So rumor has it he's making Trick or Treat 2 finally.
Yeah, I heard about that. I did hear about that.
Would you want a random Krampus story in that or no? Because that all takes place on Halloween. That's the only thing.
No, I want a holiday themed horror movie from his like I said, the universe. Mm-hmm. I want the Michael Dougherty universe to be all these horror themed holidays under one universe, right? Like the same Trick or Treat happened in 3 towns over than what happened from Krampus and stuff, right?
Right.
Or like the Rabbit Easter Bunny is like south from fucking where like the south and where like Trick or Treat happened, you know?
Right.
Something like that. Like I would love for that to happen. Like it's like, hey, did you hear about this teacher? Did you hear about this teacher just killing? Like they went into this man's house and they found a bunch of dead bodies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I would like for that type of universe, but that's just me getting off a trail. Let's talk about Krampus.
What if Trick or Treat 2 ends like the day after Thanksgiving and Sam's just like going home or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and then like he just happens to walk by Krampus, like your turn, buddy.
Krampus wouldn't, but Krampus is for like
because some people, as soon as like we talked about earlier,
as
soon as Halloween ends, they're like Christmas tree. So
you're saying you want Sam and Krampus to kind of have that like
that
where
quick interaction, they acknowledge each other, like you're the evil Christmas spirit, I'm the Halloween spirit.
So you kind of get this here, and I know this was for trivia,
right?
But we kind of get that here. You know what I'm saying? we kind of get the because in a part of the movie, Sam, which is the son of the he damn, did I even read his fucking name? No, I didn't. Jesus Christ. Let me head back to the cast. Let me head back to the cast.
Oh, is his name Sam too?
Hmm.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Where is he? That's why I didn't fucking read his name, because I didn't fucking see him.
Womp, womp, womp.
Dude, he literally does not show up on this. Like, look, am I crazy?
No, you're not. What the hell? He really doesn't. Holy hell.
He doesn't, dude.
That's why you gotta do the end of it, bro.
I mean, I always trust this, and we usually are too drunk to count on. I need pictures, so. But yeah,
Everybody has pictures, dog.
I don't. So that just shows I don't go there
Yeah,
because, like, if I knew this,
that's hilarious.
let me go back because I'm gonna get that man's name. I need to because that's gonna bother me.
Shags, while Shag is doing that, let me.
MJ Anthony.
There you go. I was waiting for it. I knew it all along. I was just waiting for you to say it.
No, you didn't. Otherwise, because you liked it. You like kind of just saying, "Hey, this is the thing." You like helping me out that way.
Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. Krampus is a huge part of Austrian and German folklore.
Mm.
In Austria and southern Germany, they have Krampus runs, where grown-up men dress up as Krampuses and parade through the city streets and scare children.
Goals. Let me do a better fucking rendition of the cast here, and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but let me do this. MJ Anthony is Max Engel, a boy who loses Christmas spirit due to his dysfunctional family squabbling. Adam Scott is Tom Engel, father of Max. Toni Collette is Sarah Engel, mother of Max. David Koechner.
Don't
He's like, Jose's like, don't fucking. David Koechner is Howard, uncle of Max. Allison Tolman is Linda, sister of Sarah and aunt of Max. Conchata Farrell is Aunt Dorothy, the aunt of Sarah and Linda, and the great aunt of Max. Stephanie Lavie Owen as Beth Engel, the teenage sister of Max. Krista Sadler is Omi, which is Granny Engel, of the mother of Tom and grandmother of Max and Beth. Lola Owen is Stevie, who is the daughter of Howard and Linda. Queenie Samuel is Jordan, also the daughter of Howard and Linda. Maverick Flack as Howie Jr., also the son of Howard and Linda. Let's see. Sage Hunefeld is baby Chrissy, baby daughter of Howard and Linda. And then they have other cats here that I will not be naming because their names do not matter.
There you go.
Okay. So, how you want to tackle this, bud?
With a solid form tackle, because Krampus is a big boy. So I don't know if we'd be able to get him to the ground.
You know what? Oh, there's no fucking way, dude. With those goat legs? Fuck that.
You know what they say with people with goat feet?
I don't know what they say with people
Neither
with
do
goat
I.
feet.
I was hoping you did, but there you go.
I fucking know.
Womp.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna do like a play-by-play of this, like a rundown of this. It's not gonna be like the greatest thing that we're gonna do here.
Whoa, the sweetest thing. I forgot. That's a U2 song. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely not.
To that song or to U2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this movie has probably one of the best openings I have seen for a Christmas themed movie in a long time.
Yeah, we get some good old Black Friday chaos.
Yep. So we get an opening to Bing Crosby's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic because the way this movie opens, it's literally we really wish it was kind of a very much over-exaggerated version of Black Friday and what happens, but no. Well,
now it is, because now we just stay our ass at home. We're like,
in the before times,
yeah.
However, this literally, you would see people getting trampled.
Yeah.
You see people getting tased. You see people like fighting people to grab an item they don't need.
Exactly.
It's pandemonium on screen, but the fact that it's going in slow-mo to a Christmas theme song, it was pure cinema.
Cinema.
That was like one of the biggest things that I remember about this movie opening. It's just like, because it's like, it's beginning to look a lot.
What a weird
like
fucking store, too. Like, because there's like 80 things going on in this store.
Like, it was like a giant Walmart.
Yeah, because they had the Black Friday madness. There's like people taking pictures with Santa.
Mm-hmm. It was like, was it
It was
like a mall?
fucking play.
It was like a big ass. It was like a fucking super Target or something like. It was a big ass store, like department store, and it was a play. This is where we meet the Ingle family.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you see them get up in horror,
like running to the stage.
Yeah,
but everything's again in slow motion going on here, and it's Bing Crosby. That's the joy. First off, man, shout out to that grandma who looked like she was zooted out of her fucking mind.
She really did. She was just like chaos.
Playing the fucking, tickling them their ivories.
There you go.
Playing the piano, and she was just like going away, but it's like shit was on fire. It was like watching It was like watching Elmo walk down the street with a drum line and everything's on fire in the background.
Yeah.
She's like, we finna party, man. It was just like, that was literally how that was. And but like, again, this is where we get Max Engel, who was fighting.
Yeah.
He's fighting another kid and shoving fake snow in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have mount. He is on his back, and he's grabbing fake snow and shoving that shit in the old boy's mouth, and his parents are trying to rush up and try to break up the fight.
Yeah.
And that is our introduction to our protagonist.
Protagonist?
Man.
Who knows? But yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a way. And literally come up, and then that's how we get introduced to the family and their kind of dysfunction. Is like a lot of things. This is kind of those things that are going on with that family. For one, you have the like the mom and the dad. It's kind of almost like a loveless marriage, or the love is kind of running out because the dad's staying busy with work.
Yeah.
And could be spending more time with his family. He's kind of like, nope, I'm going to take this phone call. And because it's a business call, I'll take it real quick. It'll be just a minute. And it's like, dude, you weren't supposed to be on the phone. You know, the mom's kind of like I ain't gonna say nonchalant, but she's not really into her kids' lives.
Yeah.
As much as you would think, because she's like super stressed.
Mm-hmm.
And then like obviously one thing they tell their son Max, and it's like, yo, Max, man, what the fuck, man, you got to chill out. And it's like, and he's, because this is like Max apparently has been fighting. The reason why he's fighting, it was a noble cause. He didn't want Santa, because the kid he was fighting was telling the little kids that Santa isn't real.
Yeah.
Now, Jose, I'm gonna take a break real quick and ask you this: Are you one of those are you one of those families where you stop believing in Santa Claus? Like, when were you the age that your mom was like, yeah, that fat fuck ain't buy you all that? That was me.
I don't remember.
Really?
I think it just naturally, you just one of those things that no one talks about it, but it just naturally happens. Like, oh yeah, Santa Claus. Oh wait, Santa Claus isn't real. Sorry, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
We knew that Santa, like, Christmas was big in our household.
Yeah.
So Santa was like a real thing. Up until I think I was probably 10 or 12. I can't remember what year it was. But my dad gave me and my sister, or my parents together, gave me and my sister $500 a piece and said, go buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Me and my sister were upset.
Damn.
Like, we were pissed. And it's like, why are you guys mad? You literally got $500. Do whatever the fuck you want. Because it was the idea that we like the surprise.
Right.
Right? We like making our list. We like getting it checked twice and knowing who's all naughty or nice. It was definitely the report cards that did that. But that's when we knew.
Damn.
That's when we knew what was happening. But like, we definitely, in our tradition, in our household, we had a list. Our parents would go for it, and then they would get us whatever was on. They would get us as much as they can off that list, within reason, and then from there, like, they would probably sneak and get us like a special gift, like just like something we didn't ask for, but maybe we've mentioned, which was always a cool thing.
Yeah.
And it was funny because me and my sister would, because I was the problem child. I'll just say that. I would go and try to find the gifts.
Seems legit.
Yeah, I would literally Tommy Pickles the shit out of this.
Damn.
And I'd be like, yo, come on. Like, yo, Ashley, come on. Let's go. I don't want, come on, we're going to find these gifts. I would literally find those gifts every goddamn time. Every time. I would find our gifts. Not saying a word to our parents, because I'd literally go, like, I'd find them in, like, a closet. I'd find them in my mom's room. I'd find them in my dad's room. I'd literally find them in my dad's car. Like, we would find them. Like, you buy the gifts, I would fucking find them. But like I said, my parents just said, fuck it. Here's money. Go buy what you want. We was just sad as shit. Yeah. Went to like a KB Toys and EB Games, and I bought my video games, and I hated life. It was not it. It was only because we like the surprises. It's not the thought of like Santa Claus is real or not. It's more the fact that like if I were to have kids, I wouldn't take that away from them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, some jolly old fat man could have brought us. Like, not necessarily, because you don't have to believe in that. But I will say it's the spirit of Christmas. I think of Santa Claus in the spirit of Christmas. Right? Same thing how I would think of Krampus. Is like, yo, Krampus come in and whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Like, I would be, like, me whole thing, I'd be like, yo, Santa Claus doesn't come in the house. I get the spirit of him, and I go get your gifts, and because he lets me know if you've been good or not. Like, I'll do shit like that.
Yeah.
Or, let me tell if I get the spirit of Krampus, I'm putting my foot in your ass. We busting out them rods, baby.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, I get that. So I understand why Max was mad and trying to deter that away from the younger kids. Because it's like, yo, don't take away their innocence.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Don't take away their innocence. And Max is like 10, 11. He's not like
not really.
He's not a teenager.
Right.
It's like he knows it's not real, but he likes the idea of it.
Right.
He loves Christmas to where he likes the idea of it. He's like, let's not take away that, right? And I get it, because I'm the same way. I mean, I'm an adult male now, and I know I buy my fucking gifts for everyone. It's just, but
right.
It's like seeing the shit and being with my family and everything else. It's like dope. That's what I get. So I get why he wanted to run the fade of like of his fucking enemies,
right?
Because he's like, look, man, you ain't gonna ruin these shit for these kids, bro. I beat your ass. So. Max gets there, and then obviously the sister is the older sister, and sister's a jerk. Everybody's a jerk. Everybody's an asshole.
Right? Yeah. His family is dysfunctional as fuck.
Dysfunctional. There's love there, but like, do they care? That type of shit.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, that's the type of shit I'm saying. Like, it's one of those things, right? But Max is trying to like leave the house. She doesn't want to be there with like her aunt and uncle are visiting and shit, and her cousin. She's like, yo, I want to get the fuck out of here. She wants to go smoke the pole of her boyfriend, I guess. And I say smoke the pole, and I mean he literally has a bong that he showed, like a Christmas themed bong that he shows. So like she wants to go spend time with them and whatnot, but she can't. But by the time she tries to leave, the house is rumbling, and it's
the family.
Yeah, it's their family pulling up in a giant fucking Hummer, because why not? And this
America guy.
It definitely is an America type of dude. Like, this is the family where you ask the father where he was on January 6th.
Boy. As he has all his Punisher logos on the back of his fucking.
Boy, don't tread on me. Don't tread on me, head ass. Honestly, one thing I did not like about Krampus in the beginning was like there was nobody in this family I liked. Like, there's always somebody that you like to root for. There's no one in this family I like. You had the grandmother who was in the kitchen trying to make cookies, like old school shit. But like, even her son came in and said, "Hey, mom, thanks for making these cookies. I don't know why you did though, because we just bought some from the store."
Yeah,
but it's all
exactly.
good. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know your mom's been making cookies since you were a jit, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You should be like, oh, no, we ain't got to buy cookies. Mom got us.
Mom's got us. And he's like, no, hey, my wife just bought some from the store. You ain't got to do this. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
So, the family comes in, and, they just come in there introducing themselves, and everybody's a piece of shit.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone is a piece of shit. Like, there is not one redeemable person.
And then the fucking Tony Collette's sister brought their aunt.
Oh,
she's like, hey, I got a surprise. And the aunt comes in, and she's just immediately like, what up, man? Where's the booze?
Yep.
What up? Blah, blah, blah. Thanks. You never check on me.
Yeah, you never check on me like your sister does, but that's all right. I'm going to drink your alcohol, and we'll call it squaresies.
She's like, thanks.
Yeah.
And she looks at her sister's like, look, man, she surprised me, too. She just showed up to the house with a suitcase.
and just said, "Yo, fuck it." I'm like, "Yo," she's like, "Yo, my bad, dog."
Yeah.
And because they looked at her and was like, "What the fuck is she doing here?" So there's a dynamic, right? Tony Collette's family is supposed to be the rich or the better off family, while her sister, the character who plays her sister, is supposed to be the middle class type family, or like they, I ain't gonna say living paycheck to paycheck type beat,
right?
And doing what they can to kind of make it and everything. But it's one of those deals to where it's kind of like they're trying to tell a story, but no one in this bitch is redeemable. No one in this motherfucker is likable.
No, not at all. This whole family, like, I just wouldn't go to my family's.
No.
For Christmas, absolutely not.
There was another part where, and then like you obviously get introduced to their cousins. You got the twin girls who are wrestlers.
Yeah.
Because their dad is making them be that. And the joke about this movie is their dad wanted them to be boys.
Yeah, because they're tomboyish as fuck.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yes. Then you have their brother who is a pretty much mute.
Yeah, he's just supposed to be like a big slob, I guess.
Yeah, slob, like
Think
a big
of
old
Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, but that motherfucker did not say a word.
Yeah, but he didn't say a word. Yeah.
Like, it's just like, how are you alive?
Yeah, because the kid's like, "Hey, kid, how you been?"
And he's just like staring. And he's just staring and just breathing and drooling. It's the stupidest shit.
And he's just like, "Cool, great talk."
Yeah, man.
Motherfucker drinking Mountain Dew out of the goddamn bottle.
Bruh.
Like a 2-liter.
Like a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
And yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm getting them ready to be the best offensive lineman
I'm like,
my
bro, in the
city's
state.
ever had." It was in state, yeah.
So, I mean, everybody's at the dinner, and then obviously you got David Connector's character.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm just like, yo, diabetes is a thing, my guy.
Man.
Like,
okay, but you're really not supposed to like this family. The only redeemable part of this family is the goddamn bulldog.
Yeah, they got a bulldog. Good girl.
Good girl, dressed in her Christmas outfit.
It's just like, oh, you see the bulldog. He's like, oh,
like everybody sucks, and you're like,
not you though. Come on, bud.
Come on, let me get my kisses.
Yeah.
Slobbery bitch, I love you.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, it's but they're sitting at the dinner table. They're sitting at the dinner table, and the quips are going on, and then Sam, who's a kid, always writes a letter to Santa every year.
Is it not Max?
It's Max.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Max. I fucked up. I've been saying Sam this entire time.
I think you have. That's why I was like,
I have been saying Sam, but it's because I don't know where I got Sam from. Trick or treat, maybe.
Trick or treat.
But even then I was saying Sam before we mentioned.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Thank you. Thanks. Good call for that.
Nope. Fucking just reset this whole episode.
I know,
Start
right?
from the beginning. Hey, welcome to Cinema Villains.
Like, I'm your hostess with the mostest.
Yep.
Sam Black, alongside
Sam Black.
Alongside me, Ho Sam.
Ho Sam.
But no, seriously though. Max, the son, writes a goddamn letter to Santa, but his dickhead cousins, the girls, get the
because they see it in his back pocket. So
and they just kind of yoink it, and they kind of just started reading it. At first, it's kind of like it's all heartfelt and shit, because it's like saying, "Hey, I wish my parents."
Yeah, it was pretty deep too.
It was
because he's like, "I wish my parents would fall in love again."
Yeah, I wish my parents would fall. It's one of those things that we've all kind of done as kids, or at least not have written to Santa, but like at least kind of thought in our heads.
Yeah.
Like if our parents were like going through some shit, or family members were going through something. But it mentions his parents, and mentions like how him and his sister aren't as close as they used to be.
Yeah, I wish my sister would still hang out with me.
Yeah, and then like because I don't have many friends, and then it gets to like his uncle and his aunt and uncle. She's like, hey. I mean, I wish times weren't so tough for them.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oof. And then the twins are kind of reading. It's like, yo, they're kind of like telling him, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, our dad doesn't wish we were boys. You know? It's like, yeah. But, they read that, and then, like, he is trying to fight back to get that letter back.
Yeah.
And then he fucking snaps on the family and says, okay, I hate all of you. I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
And he runs to his room. His dad kind of follows him up, and they kind of have a talk, and it's not even a good talk.
No.
It's not even a good talk. And it's like one of those things that, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, hey, man, you can't be mad. I mean, yeah, they're assholes, but,
Yeah, he's like, bro, what?
It's still technically family.
He's like, Dad, you don't even like him. He's like,
it's like, yeah, great pep talk, bro.
It was not the greatest, right? And then only for then to happen to where like Max has his letter. He looks at it because he's like, yo, don't forget to send your letter to Santa. And then
he was going to do it.
And he was literally going to do it, but then he thought about it and then just ripped up everything.
Nah, fuck these motherfuckers.
And threw that shit in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Just like Hero and fucking Gundam Wing. Just tore that shit up and fucking chunk that shit.
I'll kill you.
I'm going to kill you.
Coldest fucking line in anime.
That's the greatest out of context scene in anime almost.
But yeah, he throws that shit in the wind and
the wind takes that motherfucker up.
And
to the moon.
And all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, immediately a big cloud just comes.
Yes, and it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve.
Okay.
It's Christmas Eve because they come over the 23rd and it's Christmas Eve. And then that's when shit starts to get real. A blizzard starts to hit and
like all the power go out.
Yeah, all the power goes out. All the house goes out, and then this is where the shit gets spooky, right? Fuck, man. We really get our first pick. Now, one thing I wanted to point out because even Jose didn't know this. If you notice, they started having snowmen in their yard.
Yeah.
And what Jose did not know is those snowmen were representations of people who were kidnapped.
Yeah.
Or killed in this movie. And I say killed. Moited.
With exclamations.
Well, I say this with like quotation marks that you guys can't see, but I'm air quoting them as much as possible. Right? It is they literally go out and they it's like for every person that's moited, there's a fucking snowman out there. The daughter asked to go to the boyfriend's house. They allow him, and again, great fucking parenting because it's a goddamn blizzard.
Yeah.
Granted, yes, it's in a town that probably gets snow and is just down the block. But why would you have your fucking child walk through that bullshit?
Exactly. And he's like, well, it'll be a chance to see how the rest of the people are doing because this neighbor's gone. Something else is gone, and
Yeah.
And then we get your favorite line in the movie, like, "Oh no, they don't like him."
Oh man,
they don't like Max ever since the noodle incident.
And
Max kind of has like this shit-eating grin, like,
hey, like, bro, like I've never fucking noticed that.
Yeah.
Up until we watched the 4K version, and it's like, yeah, they don't like us ever since Max and the noodle incident. Max like,
yeah.
Max doing his best fucking fucking spy family fucking
yeah.
like look on his face.
Oh shit.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like fucking Anya.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So there's trivia about that.
Uh-huh.
So apparently the noodle incident is it's a reference to Calvin and the Hobbes. And it's just like it's something that happens in that too. They're like, oh, ever since the noodle incident. And they never explain what the noodle incident is. They just like leave it at that. So that's what it really is like referring to. That's an homage to that.
That's fucking adorable, bro. That warms my heart, bro. Holy shit. I didn't know it was a Calvin and Hobbes
that's
reference.
what it is. It's like, hey, the noodle incident. You're just like, oh.
Oh,
and it's never explained. It's just left to your imagination.
Nah, boy. That shit was great. But they let the daughter out.
Yeah.
And the daughter goes out, and she's our first fucking victim.
Yeah.
So
she's walking, and then it gets dark.
So, yeah, she's walking through a fucking blizzard, no less. Mm-hmm. And then just magically, it gets, it's blacker than the Ace of Spades out. It just starts getting dark as fuck, and you're like, what the fuck? And, man, and it's funny because, like I said, like I was telling Jose when we were watching this, when we were watching this originally, or I've seen it, I don't even remember it getting that dark.
Yeah.
But watching that bitch in 4K, that shit got black.
Yeah.
Like black on a popo black. Like just dark as hell. Like just really black, bro. And it's just like, what the fuck? And she's looking around and she's looking. She turns to her left, turns to her right, turns back to her left, turns back to her right, and sees a
figure.
A fucking figure. A mountain of men. On a fucking roof.
Yeah.
The fiddler on the fucking roof.
And it's one of those things like, she's like, what? Is that something? Like, what? She's looking at it like, huh?
Like, it's kind of one of those things you got to double take. Is that a bird?
Yeah.
Is that a bird? And this motherfucker just stood up.
It's like, oh, that's not a bird.
That is no. I'm going to run in this general
she's like, okay,
direction.
I'm going to go this way. And then all of a sudden that motherfucker starts running too.
Dog, he's fucking howls. Like,
yeah.
And then it's fucking just like, there he is. So what makes this scene so fucking terrifying is because all you see is a shadowy figure, two big-ass horns, metal as fuck.
Yeah.
and just like nothing else. And he's just jumping from roof to roof. He is like, when she is running, she is like running like shit, and he is just like big stepper on roofs.
Yeah.
Like just sprinting on roofs, like prancing and shit. And I'm like, I don't understand how she's not pissing and shitting at the same time. Because if I saw that, nah, brother, no sir, no sir, no sir, no sir.
I'd be like, it's time to leave.
Bro, I'd walk back home, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. I was like, look, I don't care how fucking, I don't care how much my teenage angst or my hormones, are gonna fucking get me to go to some place that I'm like, yo, I really would like to be here rather than there. If I saw that, I'm going, mama,
help,
mama,
help, police,
help, help. Dog, absolutely not, bro. Holy mother of God.
Thing, yeah.
And then she gets under the fucking
like this big ass truck thing?
No, so it's the DHL.
It's the DHL truck from earlier. We
forgot to mention. So like they get an order, they get a package from DHL, and in that fucking blizzard, and Jose couldn't do nothing but like, my God.
Absolutely not. As a mailman, no. Fucking
absolutely
here
not.
in Texas, once the blizzard was done, you're not getting your mail.
Nope.
Not down here. Sorry.
Absolutely not.
Everyone in Chicago or Milwaukee and shit, they're like, what are you talking about? No, fuck off. come deliver mail in our summer, and then I'll fucking...
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, fucking, yeah, he left the thing, and that's when they noticed a big-ass bag of toys.
Toys
like
and stuff, and they just took it in, and they just brought it in the house and shit.
No, but yeah, she finds a DHL truck, and boy, homeboy's just frozen.
Yep.
Frozen to death. And so she slides under the thing, and you see Krampus just kind of land.
Bruh.
You see big hooves just walking.
Big old hooves next to the vehicle that she's hiding under, and he's like stalking. He's like if he's fucking Randy Orton stalking his fucking opponent around the fucking ring as he's like walking around the fucking van, and then he fucking just jumps up in the air and disappears. Yeah. But then she's like, "Oh my God, is it over? Is it over? Is it over?" And then you see you start hearing music like a fucking jacket box, but it starts playing like a Christmas tune. I forget the Christmas tune.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
It starts playing a Christmas tune, and I think it might be Silent Night.
Is that the warm side of the door?
No.
Okay, damn.
I think it might be Silent Night.
Yeah.
And then like it just ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
And it just stops.
And then it opens, and you're expecting like a jump scare, but nothing happens.
Yeah, no, you're
like, what the fuck?
This is how I knew I was gonna love this movie, because like the scare, it could have easily gone for the jump scare real easy and just kind of grab her ass from the other side, as like Krampus could have left that toy there and then yeeted her ass from under the car, but they didn't do that. The Jack in the Box slowly opens, and then something slowly comes out of it, and whatever it is, fucking horrified the girl, and she's fucking wails.
Yeah.
And then the thing goes under the car, and you see the box, the box at the end of the Jack in the Box kind of slide up under it a little bit more.
Right.
But the van is rocking, and it looks like she's getting fucking ate.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like fucking destroyed. Like, it's just again, while this is rated PG-13, this would have been amazing had it would have had fucking
an
like
R rating?
blood. R rating, yes.
Gore.
With the gore. Because, like, man, bruh, imagine. Like, all that snow and then the blood.
It'd been magnificent.
Yeah, this movie would have been like it's the start of and the end of every fucking Christmas season for me.
Yeah. But fast forward a little bit, it gets dark, and they're like, "Hey, the kid ain't came."
Mm-hmm.
And Max's dad asks the uncle, like, "Hey, could your Hummer drive in this?" He's like, "Well, my Hummer could storm the beaches of Normandy if it
he gives him the most like fucking January 6 ass line that you could fucking give out.
They could storm the Capitol in no time. I mean, the beaches of Normandy
exactly
in fucking no time. We're right there with Jericho's wife. I mean,
like
the soldiers
just like going through there.
Anyway, but yeah. So they go out, they start looking for him, and he's talking about, "Oh, you gotta have a gun. You gotta have a gun. You gotta protect your flock."
Nut. And there's nothing wrong with.
There's nothing wrong because
there's nothing wrong with like guns, man. But like, well, actually, no. I'm gonna be real with you. Howard had a fucking point. Like, you come when do you not? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Was like, hey man, why do you have so many guns? I mean, why the fuck would you not?
Exactly.
Like, just
but
for real.
He has a shotgun in his like hidden compartment and thing. and he hands
He
hands Max's dad. I can't remember his name to save my life. What's his name? Adam. He hands Adam Scott
Adam
a
Scott's.
revolver.
Yeah.
And they go, and then all of a sudden they're attacked by something. Well, first they go to the boyfriend's house.
Yeah, and they see the boyfriend's house
That motherfucker
is fucked up.
ransacked.
It's ransacked.
It looked like fucking the Norwegian base when fucking McCready and
Dude, it actually,
everyone.
you know what it reminds me of? Like, it looks if you ever saw fucking Project X, like that fucking house party movie, that's exactly what the fucking aftermath was of that, only in the snow.
Yeah.
But then you see, like, you also get like little things where you see like fucking like a gingerbread man is pinned, stabbed to like
The fridge.
to the fridge
with a
and shit,
knife.
which is insane to me because how? How is that even possible? But anyway,
Right.
But yeah, they do that, and they're kind of like walking around and kind of seeing like, what the fuck did this? And then Howard like notices, hey man, that looks like hooves and some big ass hooves. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's probably an elk.
That's a big ass elk, bro.
They're like, yo, what kind of goat or elk walks on his hind legs?
Yeah, exactly. Like we don't understand what the fuck's going on. But anyway, they're heading back, and then, like Jose said, they get attacked. They
By
get jumped.
something. I'm just gonna say it's a snow trimmer. We never see it.
We never see it. Like I'm starting to think that it was probably we don't know what it was.
It might have been that Jack in the Box.
That's what I was thinking at first, but like the
Well,
box
who
would have
knows?
been
Yeah.
over there, and it's just like all we do know that it was thing adjacent
Hey.
because we do get a sound bite where it's just like the thing is like
Yeah.
one of those fucking thing yells, and it just kind of runs off. Howard gets attacked, and his leg is damned. The sound design in this movie is a gift and a curse because like you hear his leg getting chewed, gnawed, like it's like it shouldn't even be there anymore, right? But like it's still there. He's walking out, and they walk back in the house, and they're like, "Dog, something attacked us. We don't know what the fuck that was. Let's just board up the house." But the whole time, another thing we forgot to mention: the grandmother, Omi.
She's kind of freaking out.
She knows
She
what's
is
happening.
stressed.
She's stressing the fuck. She's like, this is a motherfucker who knows what's happening,
Yeah.
but is not saying a word because she's like, I'm not 100% sure yet
And I'm praying to the gods
that it's not that.
Yeah.
But I am pretty damn sure that it is. And brother, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And she's like, but she knows what she's had to do. She's like, we have to keep the fire going and everything else, and then we'll be protected. They get back in the house, and they kind of have this is another part of the movie where, like I said, none of these were likable characters, but they all love each other.
Yeah.
Because like they're starting to some redeeming qualities going on because the Engel parents talk, which is Max's mom and dad, are starting to talk about certain things, and then like Max, like Adam Scott and fucking David Keshner just sitting there having a conversation like a dad talk and say, hey, like everyone's connecting, right? Except for the auntie, she's the worst character in this whole movie.
She's just like, God damn it! Like,
she's like the worst.
Krampus, we sacrificed this lady to you. Just leave us the fuck alone.
Oh
How about
my
that?
god!
Krampus will threw that bitch back. Like, absolutely not. No.
Fucking look. We can go to her death. So obviously.
Well, they're like, hey, man, you stay here. I'm a stand guard at the door.
Yep.
And he just hard cut to him just falling asleep.
Yep. Hard cut. And then and
you
then
see a chain come down.
Yep.
The chimney.
Chain come down the chimney, and the fat boy, the one who was the mute.
Yeah, who just his only fucking voice is nom nom.
Yep. And he sees like a gingerbread man hanging from the chain. Now, first off, you got to be dumb as hell to see that.
I mean,
bruh, a chain in a chimney, dark as fuck in that house.
That fat man, fat man. You just saw a gingerbread man. He's like, no, that bitch is good. Look how big that motherfucker is. Oh, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker.
Jose, you're a plus size man. If you saw a gingerbread man hanging from hanging in a chimney in the same way from a hook,
I'm like, hey yo, that's fucking sus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not too big on gingerbread.
So I am.
Bread man. So
I am. And I have fat boy tendencies.
Yeah.
But I am not touching that. That is a trap.
Exactly. Like, dog, I've seen the Looney Tunes. I know this is.
Motherfucker, I've watched SpongeBob. If a fucking
the
hook,
hook, yeah.
if a hook is showing its ass, no, absolutely
Jesus
not.
wept. Nah.
Boy, nope.
But yeah, so he bites the shit out that gingerbread man. He's like, whoa, and then the gingerbread man comes to life like, motherfucker.
And just
Yoinks him.
Didn't fucking
Gives him with- wraps him with the
wraps
chain.
us up with the chain and yoinks his ass up. Everybody's trying to fucking save him,
No.
but then like they end up
Krampus
kicking
got
some
big
fucking
strong boy strength.
not just that, but like, and we can't even assume it's Krampus.
I'm assuming maybe
like,
it might have been an elf.
It's definitely. I'm thinking it's an elf. But but anyway, they fucking do him like that, and then like but not just that. You get Krampus, not Krampus. Fuck. You get a fucking like they set the tree on fire.
Oh yeah, because they throw the U-log.
Yeah, they throw the U-log and like whatever's left on the U-log and the tree's on fire and it's just like a wrap, right? And then again, the kid gets snatched up. Howard is pissed, who's the uncle but he's got a bum leg. He's trying to go outside to go save his son. He's not gonna be able to save the son.
Yeah, he goes outside for a minute, then you kind of just see things moving in the shadow, which turns out to be the elves. But
yeah, it's the elves because look, the one thing that was protecting them was the fire. Once the fire comes out, that's when Krampus was like, "We're gonna we can go in." Right?
Dinner served, boys. But yeah.
Yep, because that was the one thing in this movie's lore. Krampus doesn't, as long as the fire is going and everything, then like you're protected. But like if that fire is out, he's going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like you would think that as the fire is going, you'll be fine. But that winter, does it like? I wonder, does time stop?
So Waldo.
Yeah, just like do you think it stops because because if it's like if he's arrived, he's in the area, he's not gonna stop till he gets all of you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, is time stop? Like it's gonna be Christmas Eve,
maybe
the entire time until he gets all of you.
It might be. I don't know.
Like
weird.
it's crazy to me. But like I said,
You're saying he's putting him in a genjutsu.
Tsukiyomi.
Suck my what? Hey yo. No, but yeah, and then after this is when we get the grandma explaining everything. She starts talking English, and she's like, "No, but
by the fucking way, I wanted to tackle this.
Yeah, okay.
Really quickly, I know it's a thing. Me and Jose had a conversation off mic,
like during our
watch when we were watching this. And Jose is of Latin background. He's
no, that's Cuban, but still.
Anyway, he is of Latin background, and I know in those and I've had friends, I've had multicultural friends, especially like I know like I had a friend that was Filipino, and would talk Tagalog, and his mom would talk Tagalog to him, and he would talk straight back to English.
Yeah,
like just like how is she understanding this? I know you can understand her, but how is she understanding that English? And just like how's she understanding English to know what to say right back to you and what to say in Tagalog? Same thing I would ask you if your parents were talking Spanish to you the entire time, never talking English unless they had company over, and then and then you talk English back to them. How like I just see it and it just blows my mind because it's like how's that happening?
Oh yeah. It just happens.
Yeah, I know.
You 100%. That's because that's my dad. He'll talk to me in Spanish, and I'll just talk to him back in English.
Exactly, and it's only like American, and it's only Americanized people who were like kids who were born in America that have that happen.
Yeah,
because like they're like, dude, I'm just talking English. It's my first language.
Yeah,
like Spanish is your first language. English is your second. English is my first language. Spanish is your second.
Yeah.
So like it's just like and like this, that's how I see it. And at first I'm like, how is anyone understand? Like I can understand. Put it like this: why it's making me angry. Everyone in that house is understanding her, including the cousins and the uncle and the aunt.
No.
Even though they are being told, well, they. You know what? No, that you're absolutely right. I'm confusing.
It's only Max and the parents.
Yeah, that understand. Max, his dad, and occasionally the mom.
Yeah.
But it's only Max and his dad that truly understand his mom and the grandmother.
Later on, he's translating for her to the kids.
Yeah.
Or to the cousins.
Yeah. And then like she's telling the story in English, and we get that like you were saying, we get the backstory.
Yeah, and basically a long time ago in her little weird German village, she was like, or Austrian, one of the two, I can't remember what they are.
It's a village, just say that.
Yeah, but anyway, she talks about how the entire town, including her family, just lost the Christmas spirit. You know, they were just whatever, and that made her sad. And she cursed her parents. She's like, I wish they would just get taken away, and threw her little Santa Claus doll in the fire. Well, come home later that night, she was visited by an entity who snatched her fucking parents and left her a little ornament, only to be Krampus. It's a pretty cool animation. I like it. And then you see Krampus, he's kind of winks at her, leaves her the ornament, and takes off.
Like, it's what did I also like about this movie? It does a lot of homages to like the holiday type of movies, like the stop motion movies that we get, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
like
and stuff.
Ralph Baskin, something like that. I can't remember the name. He passed away though recently. Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, like those type of movies.
Do you have a favorite one of those? Or you didn't really watch them like that?
I watched them, but I really wasn't like. Yeah. I'm not like, they're not on my list of things I watch. Right? If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. I might watch Rudolph.
That's probably only one.
Rudolph, well, no, because Frosty's a cartoon.
They do. Frosty be telling the stories.
I might watch the one where it has the two brothers. He's like, he's Mr. White.
Yeah,
because that one kind of slaps. That's probably that one, and that's about it though.
Yeah, no, Rudolph was probably the only one that I would actually try to power through, but the rest of them, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But anyway, she tells the story, and then obviously, Howard doesn't believe her, which is the uncle. He's like, that's some bunch of horse shit. Next thing you're gonna know, we're gonna get next thing you know, we're gonna get a fucking rabbit Easter bunny by Easter, like when Easter comes, come spring, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, please,
yeah.
But and then like also like they're passing out food rations, and of course you mentioned this to me, and I probably remember it, but I didn't see it. It was one of fucking Sam's from Trick or Treat's candies.
Here's my Halloween stash.
And it's one of the candies, and I'm like,
it's literally the lollipop he had that he used as a weapon.
Yep, and he bit into and started slicing throats, and I'm just like, bro, I need this, please, something.
Yeah.
But anywho, the twins, so the twin girls, like this is where we start people getting picked off one by one.
Yeah, they go to the attic because they think they hear the sister.
Yeah, they think they hear the sister that's missing, Beth.
Beth, thank you.
They say this in the attic, which again, probably the stupidest thing ever, because if you think that's Beth, why do you think she sounds like a radio voice?
Yeah,
like she's
using like the radio team. Like, hey, I'm up here.
Not even like she's talking on fucking walkie-talkie. Yeah. Like y'all say, is that Beth? Is that you? Come up here and find out. Like, why would you? Why?
Exactly. No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here.
Nah.
You can come down if you're ready to come down.
Exactly. Just like, yeah, whenever you're ready, you could do that. But the twins just go up there because we need something to happen. But we get probably one of the better horror scenes in this whole thing. One twin is knocked out, and the other twin
starts just getting devoured.
Is getting fucking eaten.
Not even gets 100% like. I mean, not even getting, just 100% gets devoured.
All you see is her fucking Timberland boots sticking out of what I only assume is one giant fucking Jack-in-the-Box monster.
So was that the Jack-in-the-Box that was left at the truck that just grew?
You would think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, because
at the same time, I wouldn't put it past me to have like a Jack-in-the-Box that's just like a different version of that.
Yeah.
But for this continuity of this for this episode, yeah, we'll go ahead and say that's the one that just grew.
Yeah. So yeah, it eats, and the parents come in. They're like, "What the fuck?"
And they see the girl getting eaten.
Yeah. And
that's like, traumatizing to that has to be traumatizing to a parent.
And he's like, "I'm gonna go this way, guys. Sorry." He tries to escape, and then all of a sudden, like they get attacked by like demonic toys.
Yeah.
Like there's this weird angel-looking thing, a fucking evil teddy bear, and like an evil robot.
Yeah, the robot was the most random.
Yeah.
But the bear was funny as hell how they just ran up. And that was a jump scare that was in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, in the trailer. Because, of course, my whole thing with trailers is just ruining shit ahead of time. But, like, Adam Scott's in there saying, bear. And he was like, what? Bear? She's like, what are you talking? Bear! And a fucking bear just fucking spears the shit out of the aunt and just starts fucking gnawing on it. It was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but then she sees her kid knocked out the
yeah,
other
and
one.
the one twin that she can save. She's
Yeah.
like, "Yep, nope, I'm
So
coming."
she gains the power of Mama.
Yep.
And just fucking stabs the bear in the eye with like
a
an icicle.
fucking icicle, bro. Brutal. And it was a brutal fucking thing, but it was done because the blood was green.
Yeah. So hey, loophole.
Which,
By the way, is trivia because
Mm-hmm.
because the movies like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and other shit, they're very like not skeptical, but like worried about releasing a horror
yeah.
Christmas movie. But they've only greenlit it once. Legendary's like, fine, we'll make it PG-13. How about that? And they're like, sure. So there you go.
Yeah, and they fucking, but yeah, they found this movie tried to be a horror. This movie tried everything in their power to make it a fucking horror, so they pushed their envelope.
Yeah.
But they knew they wouldn't want to fuck it up, so what they did was they did the smart thing and just kind of dolled it up a bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, but again, one by one, these characters,
Which is funny because this just quick trivia again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember, like when she's like, "Hey, Aunt, watch the kids."
Yeah.
And she tells them to watch the kids at one point, and she's like, "I guess, come on, kids, I'm gonna teach you how to make peppermint schnapps."
yeah,
Like, I guess there was a scene where they showed that, and she was giving them some to the kids. But like, no, you can't show that. No, absolutely not.
that's crazy.
And then Michael Dougherty's like, yeah, sure, fine. We can't show that. We won't show that. Here's this kid getting swallowed by a demon jack.
Exactly, by the demon jack.
But,
But sure.
We can't drink alcohol.
We can't drink alcohol.
Yeah, priorities. We got it.
Sure, but it's funny that you mentioned that because they left the one scene. She was like, "Yo, first you do this, then you add this,
Yeah.
and then you stir."
Uh-huh.
She's like, and then like, this is it. But like, these kids are dying, and yet you don't want to show that.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. But yeah, no, it's so like again, kind
But
of.
yeah, she gets like an axe and starts like she kills. Well, she doesn't kill. She
She takes out the fucking
yeah, because that angel thing is hanging Tony Collette by like some
by like fucking like
Christmas lights.
straight hanging by the Christmas lights, and they fucking like shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah, she chops down
Yeah,
Tony Collette, and then
chop
like,
down Tony Collette, and then they start
motherfucker,
shooting that motherfucker.
and then they chop the fucking robot.
Yep.
But the Jack in the Box gets away because he's trying to open a vent the whole time.
Yeah, he's like,
"God
fuck,
damn."
fuck. He's like,
help me.
he was like, yo, I can fight one of them, but I cannot fight three of them. Absolutely not.
And while this is happening, we forget to mention, is his name Howard?
Howard, yes.
Yeah, Howard, the uncle. He's just getting bombarded by these little gingerbread men.
So I don't like this scene. I don't
mind them. Like, yeah,
It's funny because like I don't like how the gingerbread men look. How the gingerbread men look CGI wise. It's me. I told a friend of mine that
it's me.
It's a me, Shaggy. I told my friend that, and he kind of like, what? I love them just like how you did.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
don't
like,
mind them. I don't say I love them, but they're cool.
They're kind of fine. And then we kind of watched a couple of reviews on this, and they were like, yeah, this was kind of one of the better things about this movie that I liked. And I'm like, because I'm a sucker for practical effects, and if you're going to do CGI, at least kind of make it a little bit. But like, they were just too goofy for me.
Yeah.
And this movie does have its goofy moments, especially with the sound fucking design.
Right.
Which, again, we'll get into. But like, yeah, he's fucking fighting off gingerbread men who
They
are
got
fucking
like a fucking nail gun.
and they're lighting his ass up.
Yeah.
Lighting his ass up. Now he has a shotgun. He's taking some of those dudes out. And then like one gingerbread man is like on fire.
Yeah, he shoots one. One's on fire. Like, fucking help me.
He's like, help, fuck, shit, I'm being overcooked.
One gets shot, and then the other one just like
one gets shot,
leaps at this
explodes.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
with
he's like, yo, with a fucking sharpened candy cane.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, still one of my favorite Christmas themed weapons.
Yeah,
Like
sharpened candy cane.
taking
Yeah.
a candy cane and just sharpening that motherfucker like a goddamn shiv.
Yeah. Dog, we used to do that shit, not for violence, just because we had them in our mouths too long. And we'd be like, yo, we fucking stabbed the shit out of each other on accident, like poked. Like, yo, no, we made a mistake. And
Gut check, motherfucker.
now I'm scared to bite this son of a bitch because
Motherfucker Jose and his kin just
throwing them like darts at a wall.
like,
fucking,
boop.
yeah.
Just be like, damn, dog. So what you tell me is I don't need to come over there because your brother might fuck me up.
Just
Yo,
shit you.
motherfucker.
If you see a fucking candy cane in his mouth, you're like, oh shit.
Nope. I'm like, yo, Jose, take me home.
I need that death, like in a fucking gangster film.
We might
Like,
get
you
that in
just-
Violent Night.
Oh, okay, there you go. Someone's just with a thing in the background, like, then you don't pay attention.
Okay,
But anyway,
but yeah, so, and Howard's pinned down by those awful looking gingerbread men, and then like, one's literally on fire with that fucking candy cane in his hand,
Like-
get ready to just end it.
yeah, and he's like, he closes his eyes, and then nothing happens.
And then what the fuck? And then
The dog,
the
just
sweetest
eating
thing,
him. Just eating him, like,
see them, and I'm just sitting there like, but that you want to just suspend your disbelief, but I'm like, that gingerbread man was on fire, and the dog would just ate the
like
gingerbread
bulldogs
man.
have a lot of slobber, bro.
I mean, Jose's trying to like pick it up, but it's still like, let's just.
But it will still be hot. Dogs can handle stuff better than us.
I mean, it's on fire, bro. Like, I eat fucking fish right out the grease, and that's still like the most dangerous fucking thing. Dude, it's bad. Like, motherfucker just pick it up out the grease and be like,
My heart just like heartburned right there. As soon as you said that.
Like, just that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't handle that. The dog can't handle that shit either.
Dogs can handle better than us.
Fuck you.
I'm
Anyway,
just saying, bro. I'm just saying. We used to throw. But yeah,
obviously, like the Jack in the Box is in the ceiling, and then like they send the dog after him
for some fucking reason. But yeah,
I mean the dog's doing a fair fight, and then we just hear the dog
hear
silence, and it's just like it's right.
Hey, are you okay? And then the fucking Jack in the Box just falls.
Yep.
And he's just like, shit.
He's like, dog fucked me up, and I'm just fucked up. I'm dead. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, because the ant gets the shotgun, and she takes out the bear again.
Yep.
And the angel thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, the angel thing gets planted,
and then they're like, finish it
on the top of the fucking thing, where it's like, and they kind of like, it's kind of like a fucking Christmas decoration.
Yeah. And then they're like, finish it. She's about to fucking just end this Jack in the Box.
And then
they get stuff outside,
like ching-a-ling-a-ling. Everybody's getting fucking raided. FBI, like FBI, no, it's like KGB, open up.
Goddamn,
they just busting that shit. The elves,
because the grandma was like elves.
Yep, and just fucking ransacked, and everybody's getting fucked up. And
there's one cool middle plague doctor looking elf. I'm like, hey,
just like motherfucker just pop up. But see, and again, they take the aunt and they wrap her in those chains.
Shout out to that one elf that went and hugged the Jack in the Box. They hugged the shit. They hugged the shit out of each other. Jack in the Box is like, thank you. Thank you,
and these motherfuckers, we got him, and just gotta pull the Jack.
like they're really SWAT, like
they try like SWAT fucking
like
elves.
Secured.
Like hostage secured, like pickup needed, and just kind of just like flies up and try to carry him out, like fucking like I shit you not, just kind of like pick him up and just kind of carry that motherfucker out, and then shit. And then, like I said, pretty much like they just bust in that shit.
They wrap up
the aunt, and they fucking take the aunt.
Because she's like, hey, y'all go to hell.
Like, she's like, see you in hell.
Yeah.
And then gets yoining out. And this is where I said the sound design is a gift and a curse. I say a gift because like you were literally hearing a man getting his leg gnawed the fuck off.
No.
And then a curse because why are we getting a whee sound?
Yeah, it's literally like whee. Like when you get pulled.
It's like a fucking cartoon fucking wee sound.
Yeah.
When they pull the aunt out the window. And I'm just like, that's the dumbest shit ever. Yeah. I understand you don't want to take this too seriously, but what kind of tone are you going for here? Like, none of this family's going to make it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are we doing? We're going to lighten up the mood. You could have just like, that character had the worst lines and everything in this movie, so it was whatever. Yeah. So. But she gets wrapped out, and
they wrap the Jack in the Box so they can, I guess, extract
the hostage.
And Howard jumps on the Jack in the Box's tail, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, body.
Dog.
They're like, nah, and he just gets yoinked out too.
Dog, it's the funniest shit, cause like it's just like everybody's coming in, but the elves are preparing for the big man.
Yeah, because they're about to fight, but then all of a sudden you hear a roar, like some type of
You fucking that wail that he does.
Yeah, and you just hear
and fucking elves start clapping and shit and making way.
Oh, bet like yeah, and then, like
you motherfuckers are in for it now.
One even that like they all want to take
y'all done
one
did it now.
Around. It's like y'all gonna get it now.
Y'all gonna get it now. And then
y'all gonna learn today.
The whole motherfuckers gonna learn today, boy.
And he just like yeah.
And motherfucking Krampus is stomping his big ass on the roof.
Yeah.
Howard runs outside and he gets dealt with.
Yeah, because like I said, he jumped on the Jack in the Box.
Yeah, he jumped on the Jack in the Box because he wants his goddamn kids.
So, Max's dad is just like, hey, man, we got to get to that snowplow. There's a snowplow down there. We get there, we can get out of here. So let's go. But Grandma stays. And Grandma's like, no, I'm staying.
Grandma's like, I've escaped my fate long enough, and I'm going to buy you guys time. And and Max is like, no, Grandma, no.
And she just closes and locks the door.
She just closes because she's like, come on, Grandma. And she's like, and then Grandma's like, nah.
Yeah.
We're going to end this shit today. And then and Max's dad is like, no, Mom. He's like, and then Max is trying to tell him, is like, yo, she wanted to stay behind so she can distract him.
Yeah,
we got to get the fuck out of here. She's buying us time.
She got to face Krampus face to face or whatever.
It's like she's pretty much buying them time so they
Yeah.
can run. So her and Krampus meeting.
Yeah, because Krampus comes down. It's pretty cool because you see the crack.
You see the cracks in the chimneys, the same type of way that he got through the other house with the boyfriend, and then comes through that bitch and just like, yo, sup. And this is where we first get our fucking look at Krampus.
Yeah, because it's like, it's a cool design because essentially he's wearing
It's
like a mask.
metal as fuck.
Yeah, you just see like this mask-like figure.
Where it's just like it's wailing
it's like
a fucking
screaming Santa or some shit.
Yeah, like fucking, it's like Santa got his fucking face melted while at a Lorna Shore concert.
Hey.
And then like fucking just trying to fucking, he's doing like a fucking pig squeal like type of fucking shit. Just, like just like fucking in that shit. And then like, Granny sees him and she's like, yeah, I know it's my time.
Yeah.
Do your worst. And he's like, bet.
He sticks out his tongue.
Yeah, he sticks out this fucking metal-ass Gene Simmons tongue, long as fuck. He's like, I've been waiting for you, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, look in my sack. And he fucking looks down and she fucking gets yeeted into the fucking bag. I fucking killed Jose, bruh.
Look in my sack.
Look in my sack. Like, and then fucking gets yeeted out. But, so she gets grabbed, and it's kind of one of those lame things. You kind of figured something was going to be worse happen to her, but nothing happened. Nothing really terrible happens to her. But anyway.
The rest of the family, so they basically start getting picked off one by one by that sand.
Yep.
By the snow trimmer, because we really don't know.
Snow trimmer and
maybe
like
the Jack in the Box. We don't know.
Everybody's getting. No, it's not the Jack in the Box. That motherfucker. You know
that
they,
is true.
They
Because
took
he
that
was just
motherfucker.
like, "Help me!"
They took that motherfucker back to Valhalla to get. they took that motherfuckers. We gonna get you right. That motherfucker was in the gulag the whole time. He said, "Help me!"
I don't know why. All I'm thinking of is that fucking Devil Artemis with the chili dogs in the air. And Sonic's like, shouting, coming down like an angel with another chili dog.
We got him. We was like, we fucking got him. It's like, nah, this motherfucker's like, yo, this motherfucker's been like, he's like, this motherfucker's been in a revived state the whole time. Like, yo, somebody please revive me, bro, please.
It's like on Gears when you think you're dead, you're like, well, I'm fucked. And then all of a sudden someone just comes out of nowhere in the clutch.
Gives you the ass touch of life.
Yeah.
It's just like fucking just like, yes, thank God. But yeah, the family gets picked off one by one, and it's one of is the last twin, and Max are left.
Yeah.
The twin gets yeeted, like,
because the elves just jump
them, but then but the elves grab the twin, and then Krampus meets with Max. Krampus drops his little Christmas ornament to Max.
And gives Max that letter.
And gives him that letter. It's like, yeah, bitch, you ain't think I read it?
Yeah, it's
good job.
I got you, Max.
I got you.
Wished your
He's like, hey,
gone, right?
like this motherfucker, like Roman Reigns gaslights him and just like, good job. It's just like, just kind of leaves his shit.
They walk off because he got these metal ass, what do you call them? Like, Tom looking motherfucker things and fucking hell beasts, hell cows.
death metal fucking like death metal fucking like elk and shit.
Yeah,
like
there you go.
Just fucking just like
pulling his sleigh.
Like just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like this, like everything about that man is a fucking like heavy metal album cover. It's insane. So he opens a fucking portal. Like
because Max throws that ornament back. He's like, no, fuck you. I don't want this.
No, but that portal was there. Like they were bringing the fucking, they were literally trying to bring, that's a portal to hell.
Yeah, but I thought it's when he threw the ornament. That's when it opened.
Oh shit!
Because he was like, I reject my wish. You know, I take it back.
Hey, asshole!
And he throws it, and it lands in the middle of Krampus. He's like, all right. And then that's when the hole opens.
I thought. See, you might be right.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure like they were gonna fuck up that the fucking cousin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then they're just like, well, okay.
Well, all right, sure. Hey, man, it's your funeral. I mean, your wish. And then like,
because that's when they have the cousin. They're gonna drop her. And she's like, no, please.
He's like, just take me instead. Take me
instead. And he's crying. And Krampus walks up. Probably one of my favorite things. Walks up to him, like wipes the tear off, and you think Krampus is like, oh man.
He's like, you've learned your lesson.
Like, I'm glad you did this. And then all of a sudden,
psych.
I
lied. Psych, gotcha, bitch. Fucking takes him.
Yeah, first they yeet his cousin because they all start laughing.
Yep, they all start chuckling like, oh, this was like this motherfucker thought.
Yep, and they just yeet the cousin down there.
Like, you fucking thought, and they just throw
his motherfucker by his head, picks him up.
He's like, hey man, and he's like, I'm sorry. Max is looking at him like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I just really wanted Christmas.
Yeah, just
the way it was.
Yeah, she's like, I just really want Christmas the way it was.
Krampus
and
is like, bet,
and
just
drops that motherfucker into hell. And
they wake up.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. He used to read Wardrobe magazine.
Yeah, man. Like,
or back when people didn't know the lyrics, they were like, I used to read Wards off magazines. Like,
oh my God,
not what he said.
That's not what he said.
Oh, no, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he wakes up. Everyone's in the fucking living room waiting for him. Like,
yeah,
by the
like
time
hey,
he woke up.
yeah. By the time he woke up, it's Christmas morning, and it's like that disgusting Vaseline grit lighting that is used in Scream 4, and everything's like all bright and shit.
Yeah,
and he's
you expect like some cheesy Christmas music, like
Yeah.
shit off Home Alone to be in the background, like no.
like everybody's fucking Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, exactly. It just everyone's like happy, like hey, man.
Just like something like hey, man, this is a beautiful thing, and like everybody's all loving and shit, and
everyone's opening their presents, like hey, man. Yeah.
And then like Max gets a fucking gift that's made to him.
Yeah.
And he opens it up, and it's the Krampus ornament, and he's looking at it, and then he's like looking at everybody else, and then you just slowly start hearing everybody's conversations.
It's like they're remembering what happened.
And they're kind of like, oh fuck. And then we zoom out, and the house that they're in is in a snow globe, which we can only assume is in Krampus's workshop in hell. Mm-hmm. And
you
it's
see Krampus kind of put it on the shelf, like,
and he's
there
like,
you go.
And he just kind of just walks, and the camera pans out, and then we kind of get like a bullshit jump scare from the
from all his toys,
from all the toys and shit.
So one would say Krampus put them in a genjutsu.
You are kind of keep getting that nerdy shit over, and no one's gonna understand that but me, you, and like the 4 other people who like watch anime, who listen to the show and watch anime. You know that, right?
Logan might listen. Logan might get this. Shout out to you if you get it, Logan. If you listen to this episode, I think she likes Naruto. Shout out to you. Shout out to Gulis University. Shout out to y'all.
Anyway.
Shout out. Kenjutsu.
No, stop.
All right, so Shaq, about this ending, how do you interpret the ending?
So, dog, I've gone back and forth with this ending so many times. Like, me personally, I said the family's dead and they're in purgatory. Like, that's literally their life they have to live the entire time. But going on and looking at it, Krampus is not super fucking evil.
No.
Right? He's only there to punish the wicked. Max isn't wicked. He just made a wish. And
he made a pretty wicked wish, he made say, but yeah.
Yeah, but he made it out of passion, but like that's what I'm saying. But the thing with him, with Max and his grandmother never apologized.
Yeah.
Max and his grandmother was like never fought for his parents. He literally was like, yo, I take back my wish. I don't want any of this. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want any of this. And he apologized to Krampus. So the other way I take it is like, and I know it's super ambiguous, but I take it as Krampus is literally watching them. Because if this shit happens again, there is no going back.
Yeah.
The moment you fuck up, I will be right there.
Yeah.
I'm watching. It's like Santa, kind of like Santa's watching. Santa's wait. But like he literally he's watching them, and he's got all those other snow globes of people that he's also watching that also may have repented.
Yeah.
For their sins, and he's like, okay, the moment you fuck up, I'll be back. Right? Like, I will be back. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, because that's generally the way they fucking. Those are the 2 theories that most people go on. There's either one, that's hell.
Yeah.
Welcome to your new hell. You're forced to live Christmas every fucking day now.
This is your wish.
Yep. You wanted Christmas just to be like it was. Have
Welcome
fun
to that
for eternity.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah. And then the second is like, okay, no. You did the right thing. You repented. However, I'm watching you, and this snow globe is how I watch you.
Yep.
So, either way,
how do you feel about it?
Part of me wants to believe they're in hell.
Yeah,
he yeets them into the fire. That's
you would think that, right? That. Like you would think that. Like I wouldn't with the look. We don't get a lot of fucking like depressing ass.
No,
endings.
not no more. That was a thing in the late 70s.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of depressing ass endings. They're starting to come back now, but like even then, there's a glimmer of hope. But this is also a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah.
So that way, like, if you're gonna give me a glimmer of hope, I will take it.
Yeah. Okay, so check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a tie-in comic called The Shadow of St. Nicholas. And it confirms that the happy ending is the true one, the one where like, hey, I gave you a second chance.
Yeah.
So because it says the comic has murdered characters resurrected without any hint of a twist.
Mm-hmm.
showing that Krampus is willing to give people a second chance as long as they prove they've learned their lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike his grandmother, Max was brave enough to confront Krampus and prove he learned his lesson,
Mm-hmm.
which is why Max had his family returned and the grandmothers didn't. Now Dorothy has refused to say that's canon, though. Dorothy's like, no, it's whatever.
Yeah,
He's
because
like, I'm not going to confirm nothing.
it's because it's there's money in the making it more ambiguous,
Yeah.
right? Like there's more money in that because it's like, hey, I can do whatever. But like if that's a comic book that came out, yeah, I'd rather go with that because that's more believable. Because it's like I said, man, it's Christmas, right? They're not serial killers. Yeah, they're piece of shit people, but they were legitimately loved each other.
Yeah.
Like there was love there, and they just had, we all go through bad times where it's affecting our livelihood and affecting the people that we love. But at the same time, bro, it's like the kid stepped up to Krampus and was like, hey, yo, this is bullshit. I didn't ask for this. And then he was willing to, and then come on, man, he was willing to sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
He's like, save my family.
Just take me.
Take me instead. A kid?
Right.
This is not like me or you, right? We lived a full life. This man is like 10, 11, right? Come on.
Right.
Right?
I'd have been like, Mr. Krampus, sir, what kind of hell am I facing if I jump in this fire?
All right.
Am I just dying and going to the next world? Because I can accept that, but I don't want to live like in a snow globe or like be stuck as a fucking mall Santa for the rest of my life. Can you just...
Yeah, just end my shit,
Just
bro.
end my shit, please.
End my shit, bro. Shit, make me an elf. You hiring?
Fucking yeah, I'll be an elf. Can I be that cool plague doctor elf?
Nah, you be a slug. Just to fuck with you. Like,
I'll be a Jack in the Box.
You be
I'll
that Jack in the Box. Like, help.
Like, help me.
I need help.
I need healing.
I need healing. But yeah, and that's just how I feel about the ending though. Like, cause like every time I see that, and it's the more and more I watched it, was the more and more I realized I'm like, cause originally when I seen it, it was like, oh yeah, they're in hell.
Yeah,
that's happening.
Good luck, buddy. Yeah.
But then the more and more I watched it, and the more and more I started watching, I was like, no, nah, I don't think Krampus. And then more and more I started learning about Krampus. As in actuality, I'm like, Krampus is not a dick. He's literally
Krampus is a dick, but he's not.
No, he's not
evil.
that type of dick.
Yeah,
he's like, he's the right hand of Saint Nick, right?
Yeah.
He's like, look, I can't fucking punish the naughty. I need you to have my back on that. Mm-hmm. And they have to be wickedly naughty. And he's like, bet, say less. And he fucking goes do that. That's how I think of it. And that ending works for me. Speaking of which, let's wrap this up in a nice little bow here, Jose.
Nice little bow.
You got any trivia else that you wanted to cover?
That's really it. There's not a lot of trivia in this.
Okay.
That's basically, I basically got what I wanted out. I've already said what I wanted to say. Basically.
Okay, word to Big Bird.
Word to Big Bird.
Okay, let's wrap this mug up.
Although something you were talking about earlier.
Okay.
I will say this. And this is in the naughty cut. This is not in the, what you call it?
In the basic one.
In the basic one.
Theatrical.
In a cut scene, the father hears a blizzard warning for the central Ohio area that covers Franklin County, Delaware County, Ramona Falls, and Warren Valley.
So it's in Ohio.
I guess so.
So they're already in hell.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Man, I was right.
While Franklin and Delaware counties are real, a place where the film somewhere, basically they filmed it near there. Ramona Falls is really in Oregon, not Ohio.
Yeah.
Warren Valley is the fictional town where Michael Dougherty's Trick or Treat took place.
Yes, let's go! Yeah. Let's fucking go!
Technically in the same universe, yeah.
Let's go! Well, I kind of knew they were in the same universe.
Well, because of the lollipop.
Yeah, I knew they were in the same, because like they, kind of like how our boy does with the Conjuring universes and everything. All that's in the same shit. I just want that for him, for Michael Dougherty. You know what I'm saying? But like, again, damn, that made me hype, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jose,
Shaggy,
your favorite cinema villain moment?
Ooh, I'm torn between the end and his initial appearance because that's kind of creepy.
Okay. So that's mine.
Yeah,
it was like the end. It was like the end, like just him. Like when you said wiping the tear, I was like, damn, that is a good moment. But no, Krampus just fucking on that roof
because it's really like especially if you put yourself in her shoes, you're like, what the hell is that? Then it stands up, you're like, oh,
that's a big bitch, and like it's not like small,
and it's jumping from house to house and kind of running you,
shitting and pissing. Up and down the street. That is my cinema villain moment.
You're just making a trail of yellow and brown snow for him to follow you.
Dog. Yeah, you gonna find me, brother.
The trail leads under the truck, bro.
Hey, bro, if you can't find me, you can smell me, my guy. Yeah. That's exactly what that is, bro. Holy shit. But are you picking that one or are you
Yeah, I'll
gonna
pick
go?
that one.
Okay,
That
word,
one
word,
also,
word,
yeah.
word. I'm glad, man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we here at Cinema Villains love watching and rating these movies the way we are, but we here at Cinema Villains also rate the villain in these movies, and we rate the villain by 3 categories, and those categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. Jose, lead us off with the motive.
Punish. He just wants to punish. He's opposite Santa. He wants to take the kids and punish. It's a 5.
5 easy. It would
have been a 6 if he beat the shit out of a kid.
Boy, if he had the rod, I'd have pissed myself, bro. I swear to God. Ooh wee. Okay.
That's the one thing missing. Is like someone looking out the window and he just got a kid.
Motherfucker just like beating the shit out of
bit.
Exactly. Like, mother, didn't I tell you? Like some shit like that, boy. PTSD like a motherfucker.
Right.
All right. The drip. And this one is going to be interesting because me and you talked about it and we did not share our opinions.
No.
What is your drip score?
I want to give him a 5. I really do.
But there's a but there.
I think I'm going to give him a 4.5.
Because why?
I wanted to see his face.
So
Because he's wearing a mask. Because you can see the fucking goat eyes
yes.
under that shit.
Yes.
So you know that's a mask.
Yes.
That's why I really would have liked at the end, like maybe before he throws
Like he fights it off and kind of rips off his mask. You kind of see his shit.
You see the goat mask, yeah.
Bro,
that's the only thing.
I'm giving him a 5. It's the only, and the reason why I said this beforehand because I'm like that is our metal fucking nightmare. That's too, even without the mask. And I've seen Krampuses without mask and everything.
He's like a goat.
Yeah,
sometimes
he's
he
a goat
cool,
man.
Sometimes he looks really stupid.
Yeah, it's a goat.
Like
It's a goat man. It's a goat man. But dog, no.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change the score to a 5.
Because it's the tongue, it's the goat eyes, it's literally the fucking like Metallica whale mask face, melted fucking face. Like you see, that's fucking horrifying. And then he's also wearing something that Krampus never wears. He's wearing literally the Santa fucking suit outside the pants. He's just wearing the fucking coat.
No trivia on this, but in my headcanon, he's fought and killed Santa.
I can't say
he's wearing his skin and coat.
See,
a la Leatherface.
See,
I don't think so. But
nah, because that wouldn't make any sense. Because like Santa's like, of course, because like they're in tandem with each other. Like, because even Omi was like, yo, Santa's here. Santa's real.
But what if
Santa
like, he killed was one Bill Goldberg?
Okay, yeah, okay, that would they stretch Bill Goldberg? Okay, you might be on something, but
no, but Jesus Christ,
how horrifying.
But anyway,
bro, boy, but man, like I said, bro, like
I'll give him because I wanted to give him a 5. I would have loved to see under that mask. That's the only thing.
It's the 4. So it's 4K. So just the 4. I was always gonna give him a 5, but the 4K solidified that because he fucking is terrifying.
Yeah.
The first moment he fucking stands up on his hind legs after I'm like, nope. Like, and then this whole fucking then you see him and he's like, yo, and he fucking with the long nails and the tongue. Jeez.
One of the things you see him just turn right back around, just like that fucking
exactly.
Grandpa Simpson, like
Yep, like motherfucker just walk in, nope, it's just gonna walk right back out.
Just like nope.
All right, and Jose, I think I know what this one is. And we might have another one.
Yep.
What is his threat level?
It's a 5.
It's a fucking clean sweep, brother.
Yep.
That's all that
what
is.
What can you do against him? Nothing.
You can't do shit.
He has an army of fucking elves and demonic toys.
It's like demonic toys. You could try and shoot him, but I'm pretty sure he's magical and to where he's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna
That's
fucking
not gonna work. Fam.
Like, dog,
you said there's like a weakness to him, but it's not established in this.
It's
lore.
not established. Yeah, it's not. He doesn't have a weakness in this fucking lore. So it's kind of like, how are you going to fight this? How are you going to do it?
And like the deadliest of ninjas, he could put you in a genjutsu. So what the fuck are you gonna do,
bruh? Of course. Clean fucking sweep.
Yeah, he's a perfect sweep.
Clean. We kind of been on a roll with this
so
as of late.
With the perfect sweep, automatically
he's
VIP.
automatically in the VIP and he's in the dome.
He enters the dome easily. He's a VIP.
Are you gonna fucking stop him? That's a scary motherfucker, man.
Oh, but he be punishing the shit out of. Imagine they let Krampus in the VIP room. Like, yo, look, this motherfucker's job is literally to fucking beat our ass because we're naughty.
Bro. Oh, yeah, I'm fucked up.
Yo, he's fucking traumatizing Billy and Ricky.
Bro, we can't. That's one of them dudes. Hey, bro, we in the party, bro. You can't. You
no, he might fuck with them because they punish the naughty. Well, actually, I take it back. They don't punish the naughty.
Some of them did
deserve it. Yeah.
Some of them deserve it, but the rest of them, like, no, they're super innocent, brother.
Those dudes
like
are just banging.
Like,
Krampus man,
they were just minding their business.
They just banging it out, man. Ain't nothing wrong with.
It's like Krampus like that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
that has everything to do with me. Punish. Like they might be but no, Krampus is the dude. Like just be like, holy shit, that's a big, bruh.
That's a big bitch. Like
Krampus only allowed Krampus is the dude that's in there for the VIP that only hangs out the other 364 days of the year because because on the 365th day of Christmas,
dude, he's literally the villain's Santa.
Yep.
They're hyped as fuck come Christmas time. Like,
yeah!
Oh, Krampus is coming.
Krampus is in the building, y'all.
Yep.
Motherfucker just bouncing around like, yeah. Just got the fucking long-ass tongue. And he's got the fucking, Krampus has a fucking band on stage. Fucking, it's metal as fuck.
Some Norwegian death metal.
He's like, oh. He's like, yo, it's fucking crazy. Dog, I want to go. Like, I'd be like, yeah. And we were like, yo, I'm fucking terrified though. Like, please.
This is the scariest shit ever. But
like, dog, did you ask him for an autograph? Fuck no.
No.
Like, fuck no. Like, you kidding me? All right, man.
You're putting a fucking snow globe? No thanks.
Absolutely not. Stuck in there with my family? Absolutely not.
Can my snow globe have a fucking arcade room at least? Give me something.
Bruh, please. Give me fucking Minesweeper.
Can you bring me my Blu-ray collection at least? I need
something. Oh, my God. Well, folks, thank you for spending the time with us.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Again, we are going to be here, and we got one more episode for you.
That's right. The
2022
Cinema Villains Christmas Holiday Extravaganza.
Yep. And one has to think that it has maybe a controversial one. Maybe not be.
Maybe not.
I know this. I can tell y'all this. It's not a horror movie.
It's not.
But it is creepy. Get your mistletoe ready, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next time here on this thing that we are doing.
Cinema Villains for Jose. That's me. And for Shaggy. That's him.
Yes, sir.
We love you. Take care of yourselves. Adieu.
Later.
You've been bad. Now he's here to take away your Christmas cheer. Krampus, Krampus.
You were sassy.
You talked back. He will put you in his sack. Krampus, Krampus. Krampus.